and welcome to this week's episode of the Peter Palmer podcast, where we read every Stan Lee written issue of The Amazing Spider-Man week by week. As always, it is me, Sammie, and my co-host...
Mike.
I did it!
It may be Robot Sammie this week.
What's a robot?
Yeah, we're here. It's the podcast where we did it. That definitely wasn't the fifth time we've tried to attempt the intro.
No, why would we do that?
It wouldn't be. How's it going, Sammie? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm good now, yeah.
We're here at another porch this week. It's not the same one as last time, but we're on the run because, you know, the guy has been chasing us. He's getting closer and closer by the minute, so we had to, you know, pack our things quick and find the nearest porch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you can hear some like construction in the background, it's because the porch is actually getting built around us at the moment. We're on a construction site, so it's just the way of things.
You know, Pixar's Up.
Yeah.
Where his house is just
like in the middle of the construction site. Yeah.
Then he assaults a man.
Yeah.
Gives him a head wound.
Yeah, he does.
Jesus
he actually
Christ.
assaults him. Yeah.
And people say that movie's good.
Okay.
Should we do movie segment time?
Yeah,
movie
let's
segment?
go movie segment.
Wait.
What the
fuck? What's that?
Oh Jesus, that's wet.
That's
He's
what
got a
she
weapon.
said.
What
the hell?
what's happening?
What is this?
Is that... Wait, I need to adjust my eyes. Is that Thomas from Thomas Tweets?
I'm not gonna do it. Oh Jesus.
Oh, God.
I'm so sorry.
It's Thomas!
Hello.
You found us.
I found you.
So you're the person who's been...
Yes, I've been trying to find you for a really long time, and
Oh no.
it's been really hard.
You've been commenting that, and we've been a bit like, what's the deal with that? You know?
Because I've been listening from Norway, and so it's really hard to like find you because it's
No
on the
way.
other side of the. Yeah, I know it's really
Yeah,
hard.
and we
right?
use VPN, so...
Of course, that's what I used to get here, a VPN.
Yeah, nice.
Mm.
Good for you.
That's how you arrived here?
That's how. Yeah, that's how I'm here right now.
That's how we got here, yeah.
Yep. VPN.
VPN.
This is all very confusing.
Sponsored by no, I'm kidding. I'm not actually. Please, can we be sponsored?
Yeah, please.
Look, we've been trying, haven't we? We haven't really.
We haven't been
Can we
trying.
just say in the episode like sponsor us?
Well, the
Marvel
reason
and
I'm
Doritos.
here. The reason I'm here is because I've got a
no.
sick quiz for you guys. So I know
A
you
quiz?
guys do your quiz segment.
Oh, we
Okay.
don't want to talk about my quiz segment,
Oh wait,
please.
do we need quiz song?
Yeah, I think
Can we
so.
sing? Should we all sing it live?
All right, ready?
Do you remember it?
I don't remember.
1, 2, 3, go.
Peter Palmer quiz time where Sammie doesn't know the answers, or maybe she does know the answers to them. Done.
Done.
Let's find out.
Let's.
All right.
That was perfect. What are you talking about?
That's amazing. All right, so I've got 30 questions.
30.
They're going to be quick fire.
Okay.
And you have
we-
to have something that
Wait,
you
Are
can't...
we working together? Or
No,
are
this
we...
is a competition.
Oh, competition.
Because I want to find out who's the best quiz master in the
That's
world.
okay.
Oh shit.
Oh.
We don't have a buzzer, so should we just like... What should we
No,
do?
it's all right. Just
Scream out your names.
no, just whoever can
Just
answer
can
it
yell
first.
it first? Okay.
Okay,
Let's go.
so you should be Spider-Man expert at this point. You've done so many episodes. This is season 4.
Yeah. Okay.
You should
Yeah.
know everything
That's
about Spider-Man.
questionable.
So these are 30 questions
100
about
issues?
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first question is who created Spider-Man?
Stanley.
And Steve Ditko.
Do we get half
All
a
right,
point
you
each?
get-
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, great. All right, you're off to a good start.
Okay. I'm
All
glad
right,
we didn't get that one wrong.
Imagine we're like, Bird Bobcane.
So the second question is, what did Stan Lee originally wanted to base a comic on? So
Oh,
not a spider, but something
It's a
else.
fly. He saw a fly on the wall, and he's like, I can't make a fly, man.
That's right, Mike wins.
Oh,
Too slow.
I was gonna say
Too slow.
something funny.
This is quick fire.
Oh God.
Quick fire. We don't have time
no.
for this.
I don't have enough gigabytes of RAM for this.
Oh no. I'm removing some questions because they're dumb.
Nice, like me.
This is also dumb.
This is also dumb.
Our quizzes are always perfect.
Oh my god, this is a dumb question too. What the hell? I thought I read through these.
Well, you know, I thought I watched through the end of Spider-Man 3.
All right, here we go. This is a great question.
Okay.
So, question number 6, which is not number 6, but this is question number 6. Why is Spider-Man written with a hyphen?
Because it wanted to be.
Wait, no, let me try and think of an actual reason.
Stan Lee came up with a reason. Why did he put the hyphen in there?
Knowing Stanley, he'd probably just be like, it's for the drama. It makes it more dramatic. It's big. It's Spider... Oh, shit. Spider-Man. It's not... He's not two things. He's Spider-Man is
Yeah,
one.
that's a good answer, but it's not correct.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Why did
I
he do
say
it?
he did it because he didn't want people to like read it wrong.
Well, that's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
There's something about competition with someone else. What could it be around that time? They made comics. Who else was making comics?
Superman. Yeah, he didn't want it to be like confuse it with Superman.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why he put the hyphen in.
I got
'Cause he
it
wanted
right.
to avoid confusion with Superman.
Superman.
Okay.
That's
okay,
right.
that's pretty cool.
I mean, if you can read, it's not that hard.
I mean, like they are for kids. So.
Yeah. Oh my
Are they
God.
though?
Seventh question.
No.
Seventh question.
Seventh.
So, the Amazing Spider-Man, right?
Who's that?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, he
film?
finally,
Oh.
this is out of your league, but he finally made his last appearance in volume 1 of which issue?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, The Amazing Spider-Man.
He made his last appearance
Yes.
ever.
That's what it says here.
Issue 6,000.
I know in 700 that's when he got replaced by Doc Ock, but he came back since then.
700.
No, because they
99.
did 800 recently.
800.
I think it was still Peter, right? What is going on?
Okay, so it says 700.
Okay, yeah. It's probably an
Oh.
outdated quiz, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Released December 2012.
Okay, there
Okay,
you go.
there you go, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was dead at that point.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
Where's that point go?
Somewhere in the bin.
It can't be as bad as my quiz. So.
So this is a two-part question.
Okay.
Right? This
two
is a
parts.
yes or no question.
Okay, easy. I
Uh,
have 50-50 chance.
can Spider-Man's web hold the Hulk?
Yes.
Oh, let me think. Because he fought the Hulk in issue
All right, he's gonna flex
11,
right
I
now.
I think he tried and it didn't work. But I
This
could
is
be
a
wrong.
Fantastic Four episode. I mean, issue.
But also, it's like whoever wrote it could change it. I'm going to say no to be opposite because someone has to be right.
All right, Sammie's correct on that one.
Okay.
Yes, he's
I
strong
knew
enough.
it.
What is there any more context or is it just say
No,
yes?
it just says that he's
Yes.
strong enough to hold.
I
the
love a
Hulk.
quiz with
Yeah.
reliable sources.
So it's a
I know,
two-part
right?
question.
This is from the fact site, so you know it's the facts.
Oh, the facts site,
Yes.
my favorite.
And how long does Spider-Man's web take to dissolve?
An hour.
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
Quick
An
fire.
hour. That's the same thing.
Okay.
An hour is 45 minutes.
Okay. So, you know, we all know that Spider-Man is a clever businessman.
Oh,
What?
yeah, sure.
At least in the later.
Debatable.
In what education does he have? And by that I mean like, so is it like a bachelor's, a master's,
Oh.
a doctorate, or what?
He's got a doctorate. No, he's got nothing. He didn't
No,
graduate.
hang on. He had something. I'm trying
He
to
has
remember what
a
it was.
bachelor's in chemistry. It's chemistry.
Well, not what it is. Like, which is it? Just what is it?
It's a master's in being a chemist.
I thought I could see a rat.
Okay, it was a spider. If that's what you're looking at.
He has a high school diploma.
Tafe.
TAFE. It's a TAFE.
I can't remember what fucking
He has a
degree he
certificate
has.
1 in chemistry.
All right, you're not even gonna give a proper guess.
Yeah, I gave him 8 proper guesses. Come on.
He has some sort of doctorate of fucking science.
Science.
All right, well, you
Bioengineering.
both said doctorate, so I'm gonna give you that one. You both
Okay.
get a point for that one.
Does it
Thank
say
you.
what specifically? Or
It just says
doctor-
doctorate.
It's a great quiz.
I know, right?
It's a great
No,
quiz.
but then he gets it taken off him because it plagiarized.
No,
Was
that
it?
was the one Doc Ock did.
Oh.
Because when Doc Ock was in Peter Parker's body,
He did.
He did, like,
okay.
a
A paper.
a paper, and then when he reverted back to Peter Parker, they like proofread it and they're like, "This is Dr. Octopus." Dr. Octopus. This is Doc Ock's work.
Octobooks.
Doc Octopus.
He read all those Dr. Octobooks.
No, this is Doc Ock's work. So we're revoking your degree.
Oh,
and he's like,
no.
but no, okay, I can't explain it because I
Yeah,
was Doc Ock,
exactly,
but I
yeah.
say that obviously.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
a tough
God.
situation
Anyways.
to be in.
What's the question 11?
Dr. Octopus.
What's Spider-Man's weakness? Because he's
Kryptonite.
seemingly indestructible.
small knives?
Indestructible.
It's small knives.
So what is it? It's some kind of chemical.
Is it the potion he drank that gave him 6 arms?
I don't know. What was it?
That made him weak. Gave him 6 arms.
Copper.
Copper.
No.
Why did I say that?
It's something kind of complicated.
Is it the gas that Green Goblin sprayed and that made him lose his stick?
Pheromones. MJ's pheromones.
No wonder he has the hots.
No. Give me a serious. Okay.
This is a serious question.
Yeah.
Is it the bite?
No.
Spider venom.
Spider venom.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the question again? I've already forgot.
What's
his
his
weakness?
His weakness.
It's a chemical that's his weakness.
But everything's a chemical.
Everything.
My
you heard it here
chemical-
first, folks. My chemical weakness.
My chemical weakness.
All right, it's pesticide ethyl chloride.
Oh, it's a
Right.
Oh, of
pesticide.
course.
That
Yeah.
makes sense because
So
he's
there
a
you
spider.
go.
You just get bug spray. You just go.
Is that what Green Goblin used?
Yep.
Someone's
Bug
used
spray.
that.
Question number 12. Which
There's
former
been 12 questions already?
which former president
not right.
has Spider-Man as his favorite?
Barack.
Former
Ronald
American
Reagan.
president.
Barack Obama.
Ronald Reagan.
Correct. Bing bong.
Wait, how many is there to get right?
What
Ronald
do you mean?
Reagan.
Oh, is
It
there
was
only
Ronald
one?
Reagan.
Yeah, just the one president.
Okay.
Yeah, the Barack Obama.
No,
you
it
win.
was Ronald Reagan.
All right.
Because he was in a
13.
Spidey comic, and it was
That's right.
bad.
Oh yeah, true. Oh gosh. Question
He like
13.
commissioned it.
Spider-Man the animated series had how many punches in the entire series?
Zero.
You said it first.
Not.
One.
No.
6.
No.
What?
Negative.
You were so confident in that theory. You're both like letting it out.
Because Jordan said that when he was on the podcast.
Yeah. Well, this
He's
one.
misinformed us.
The fact site says differently.
The animated series.
Yeah. How many
I thought
punches?
they had no punching.
Wait, which
in it.
animated series? The 90s one?
Yeah, the 90s one. I'm guessing. It just says Spider-Man the animated.
5.
How are we meant to know how many specific punches if it's not
69. 420.
Well, okay, I'll give you a hint. It's very little. It's not a lot.
2?
3.
Yeah, it's 3. Sammy wins.
Yeah.
Does it say what they are?
No, it just says that it was because of huge censorship from Fox.
Yeah.
Fox Animation.
Now look at the fucking Spider-Man movies. They talk about Peter Parker watching porn in Germany, but you know, whatever.
Yikes.
That's just in a movie.
All right, question 15. We're jumping over a few. In Craven's The Last Hunt,
Ooh.
how
haven't read
long did Spider-Man survive after being buried alive?
How long did Ryan Reynolds survive again?
What?
Longer than him.
90 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's right. We
in
skipped
buried.
to the end.
In
Yeah.
buried, yeah.
Honestly, Spider-Man can last longer than Ryan Reynolds.
So
I'm going to
like,
say 2 hours.
I'd say a week.
A week.
Yeah, come on. What?
A week.
No, not quite.
2
2
weeks.
weeks.
Yeah,
2
2
weeks.
weeks.
Oh, I knew
Yeah,
it.
2 weeks.
Because they wouldn't have that dramatic cover for nothing. It has to be at least a week.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Do you reckon that was longer than Superman? Yeah,
Was he
Superman
buried
was
alive?
for a while in Batman v Superman.
Oh, yes, he was under there and growing a mullet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not a mustache.
Not a mustache.
No.
They could
Very
have just
important.
given him the mustache. I mean,
Yeah.
They should have just given him a beard. It's like he's been buried
true,
for like
yeah.
ages.
Yeah.
He's grown
But
facial hair.
But doesn't it stop growing?
How
Oh god, did you like kill your finger? Oh my god, your finger's like purple. What the hell?
I just nearly cut off my circulation.
This is what happens at the Peter Palmer podcast. The hosts are
We cut off
dying.
our circulation. Remember when you dropped the microphone on your face and started bleeding?
yeah.
That was before we started recording this, but that was a great episode.
Oh my god. All right, question 16. Why did Spider-Man join the Fantastic Four?
Okay, I know. Human Torch.
Oh my god. You guys
Right.
stop killing yourself. Jesus. Oh my god. I guess that's why. Because Sammie died.
Can I answer while she's dying so she can't
Yeah,
say my
sure,
point?
do it.
Human Torch was allegedly killed in the back.
Oh my god. Oh my god, are you okay? Jesus.
In the negative zone. You're right. You need the Heimlich maneuver.
Oh my god.
I'm fine. I'm just laughing while I'm trying to cough. So it's like,
Oh my god.
Was I right?
Yes, you're right.
Okay.
he wanted a
wins.
job.
No. Oh, I
That's
guess so,
wrong.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so yeah, Human Torch died.
Yeah, in the negative zone because
Yeah.
he's like, you guys go on without me, I can take them on. And then
Do it.
Whew,
we
I
never
nearly
saw him
drowned.
again until we saw him again.
Yeah, I
Remember
know,
when
right?
that happened to me?
No one's ever really gone.
No one's ever really gone.
Do it.
Oh,
All right.
sorry, Edwin. I mean, what?
Who?
It can't be a podcast without Sammie bodily noises.
I taste blood.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh my god.
It's okay.
We're gonna have to call an ambulance very soon. This is a dangerous episode.
Someone call an ambulance. Pretty
Episode.
sure I breathed in coffee. It's fine.
All right. Yikes. In 2007, this is question 17. In 2007, Marvel made a 4-issue comic called Spider-Man Reign, and it depicts a possible future where Mary Jane dies of something. What does she die of?
Radioactive cum.
Yeah. Semen.
Correct. Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah.
You win.
I actually didn't know what the comic was called, but I'm aware of that.
Yeah, Spider-Man Reign. All right, let's see.
Comics talk about
I
it.
should read that, dude.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Oh my God.
So we're skipping
I'm so
that
glad
one.
I didn't die just now.
So,
At least would have been on camera.
Spider-Man. This is question 19. We're
Okay.
skipping over a few.
Yeah, I'm like, these numbers don't add up. in my
No, it
head.
doesn't, not at all. So, in Spider-Man. Okay, so there. Okay,
Yep.
let me start again.
In
Spider-Man.
Yes.
If you 100% complete this game, you unlock Spider-Man as a playable character. So this is not a Spider-Man game. It's just like
okay,
something
I was
else,
gonna say,
and you
Spider-Man.
unlock him. So which
Oh.
game is it?
GTA. Okay.
I swear I know.
Fortnite.
Oh gosh, the cringe is real. How do you 100% complete Fortnite?
You beat every player.
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Yikes. All right. Come on then. Some good educated
Wait.
guesses.
Can you give us a hint of like what type of game?
So it's I guess you could call it a sports game.
FIFA.
Oh, it's got to be like. No, that's stupid. I was
And
gonna
it's
say
an
a
older
driving game.
It's an older game.
Mario
early
at the
2000s.
Olympics.
Early 2000s.
Wii Sports.
No. Sports game.
Yeah, kind of.
NBA.
You could say it's a sport.
Tony Hawk. Pro Skater.
Oh.
Skate 1. Skate
so
2.
close. You're so close.
Skate 3.
No, back before what
Back.
you said.
Tony Hawk something.
Yeah.
Tony
yeah.
Hawk Pro Skater.
One.
2000 and
So damn close. Come on.
2000.
Start again.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, I knew it.
Oh my god.
I'm really
You
proud
can
of
play
myself for getting
Spider-Man.
that one.
Yeah, you can unlock Spider-Man. You can skate around
That's
as
sick
Spider-Man.
as hell.
that.
That's
Yeah.
where Mark Webb got it from. Oh my god, that makes so much for you. That's the wrong one. It's a Coldplay one.
I'm not scared of the dark.
I'm not scared.
All right. So, question number 20. What were Spider-Man's parents? They were also amazing.
What were they?
what were
they?
they humans?
They were government spies of sorts, also kind of shield agents,
Yep.
depending on what
And how
comic
did they
you read.
die?
Plane crash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
but it was
Ding
set
dong.
up by that guy in
It's
Gaslight
a
Algeria.
setup.
disease.
It's a setup. It's a setup. It's
All right.
a
So you both
setup,
get half a
it's
point because you
setup.
said the same thing.
Yeah, we finished each other's
Sentence
sentences,
sandwiches.
but like in between, it was like Mad
Sentences.
Libs. What?
All right. So, in the question number 21, we're getting close to the end here,
Yes,
and I don't know
okay.
the score, but you guys watching will know the score.
God.
21. In the 90s, Marvel revisited a plot from the 1970s
Whoa.
in the
Oh.
90s involving a mad professor of Spider-Mans
Doc Ock.
who created a clone. What happened to that clone?
Ben Riley.
Oh yeah, what happened to him?
Yeah, but what
He's
happened? Like,
Spider-Man.
yeah,
in
but
the
in that
UK.
comic, what happened
Oh fuck.
to the clone?
It's so confusing. I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember like how to explain it.
Clone saga.
Yeah.
Yikes! That's the coffee coming back out of your
Yeah,
lungs.
It is actually.
Yikes! Oof. All right.
I can't remember. I'm remembering like Spider-Man Life Story where they did like a different version of it,
Oh really?
where he
Well,
like
I
gets
just
sent
know
to
he's
London.
Ben Riley.
Did he go to London?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's how he died. Did he die? No.
He died.
Does he die?
Yes, and then
He gets put in the tomb and he comes back after a few days like Jesus.
as
Is that canon?
comes
As
back as
Scarlet Spider.
That's right.
Okay, we got there then.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
yes, so yes, the clone died, and then he comes back as Scarlet Spider a
yeah.
little
I
bit later.
see. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You both get half a point because you have to work together on that one.
We're filling in gaps.
We are.
Yeah.
In our Spider-Man knowledge, it's good.
All right, here we go. So, it's question number 22. Spider-Man has had numerous real jobs, so none of that journalism bullshit. Real jobs.
Real jobs.
Like the fact
What's
site
that?
says. And what are name 3 of these jobs?
He worked with Doc Ock at his lab.
Yeah, but these are job titles. What are they? Job titles.
Pizza boy.
Is this just in Amazing Spider-Man continuity?
I don't know. It just says Spider-Man, numerous real jobs.
Oh, can we say pizza delivery man then?
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Pizza time.
It doesn't say here, but I think it's in the comics.
Real job.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Real job.
Real.
Well,
job.
he was a CEO at one point for his own business.
That's one.
Park
Yes.
Industries.
Ding ding. That's one.
It's not a job. Being a CEO
business
is a
owner.
job.
Does it count when he was in the Fantastic Four? That's kind of a real job.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Real job.
Like Peter Parker
Oh.
job.
Real job. Like something you would do in real life. So you can't be a part of the Fantastic Four in real life.
I mean, try
I
me,
wish.
bitch. Yeah.
Unless you're an actor, in which case
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
can't be.
Yeah.
tell that to Chris Evans.
Michael B.
That's not a
Jordan.
real job.
Yeah,
Being in these movies.
Marvel movies, they're not real cinema.
Scorsese be like.
Yep. That's what he said, Scorsese, by the way.
I have no idea, honestly.
Wait, do we have 1 or 2? Right.
Three.
Doesn't he
You've
work
got one
for-
already. Business owner.
He worked in a lab as a lab assistant,
With who?
Yes. And what do you call someone who works in a lab?
a scientist.
That's correct, yes. So that's one. So those you got 2 down. What's the last one?
Oh.
a babysitter. He does do that though.
Okay, all right, all right.
Yeah.
Babysitting's not a real job.
Yeah, it's not a real job.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to say it. He was a high school science teacher. He taught
He
science
was
in
too.
high school.
Oh my gosh, that's right. I don't know why I forgot
Yeah.
that, but anyway, I did.
When did he do that again? I remember this.
Yeah, you really do.
Really? In
remember.
one of the
I
comics
do,
you read?
yeah.
Oh,
Not one of the ones we read in the podcast. It was
right,
like
okay.
a more
You
recent
got to
one.
stop playing with that thing.
I
You're
know,
going to
I
hurt your fingers.
I can't stop fiddling with things. It's really
All right, I'm going to skip ahead.
Okay.
Question 24.
Jack Bauer.
At one point, what happened because Spider-Man drank a potion
Six
and
arms.
and then became what happened to him?
6 arms.
6 arms.
Yeah, and then what happened?
What
He
became of him?
doppelganger.
I guess we'll find out
We'll
soon.
find out today. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say then.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, this one's kind of sick and twisted. Question 25. So, what did the Green Goblin once do to Gwen Stacy? And no, we're not counting.
Press the record button.
Yeah, we're not counting the, snapping the neck of the clock tower thing.
What? He try to like hit on her?
I missed that
yes.
entire question.
Okay, so what did the Green Goblin do to Gwen Stacy once, which later had consequences for Spider-Man? So not the death of Gwen
He
Stacy.
dated her.
Yeah, so I'm not even sure if this is the real continuity or whatever, but this
Captain
sounds kind of
Stacy?
messed up.
No.
Not Gwen Stacy.
Oh.
What did he do?
He didn't rape her, did he?
Think of something. Oh, well. Well.
Did he? Did he? Really?
What is that?
Well, that's what it says here.
Oh my god.
It says Green Goblin got Gwen Stacy pregnant. And then what happened?
Oh
And then
no.
what happened?
And then she had a kid. And the kid was Aunt May.
Harry Osborn.
Jesus, it's terrible.
And it was the clone.
Is this canon?
I don't know. It
Can't
says
be.
okay. I'm gonna do this. It said that the twins later came back to battle Spider-Man.
The twins.
Apparently, it must be the Goblin disease.
Yeah, the goblin.
Sammy's got the goblin disease. That's why he's been twitching
Yeah,
and coughing.
that's
Coughing's
what
blood.
it is.
Me twitching. I'm the Joker.
All right, question number 26. Oh, God. Question number 26. Name all the women that Peter's been with.
MJ,
Betty Brant.
Yep.
Betty Brant,
Gwen Stacy.
Gwen Stacy, the other ones.
You're missing
How
two.
many more do we have now?
Two
Okay,
more.
2 more. Felicia Hardy? Does that
Yeah,
count?
so Black Cat. Yeah.
Black
Black
Cat,
Cat, yeah.
yeah. And Harry Osborn.
Numerous women.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, Spider-Woman's his cousin, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, Silk.
Silk.
That doesn't say here, but
Oh, because this is 2012. This quiz.
probably. I don't know.
Okay.
No, but think of one of the Spider-Man movies. There's one very, very obvious one that you haven't mentioned from one of the
there
Spider-Man
is.
movies.
Fuck, what is it?
Think about
Liz.
Yeah.
Alan.
That's correct.
Of
yes,
course.
Liz Allen. I don't know.
We always forget about Liz, don't we?
Yeah.
So whoever,
She was
Mike,
his first love.
when you're editing this, Mike, just put like 1 point for each person that they got right. I don't know who got
Liz
what.
Allen.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
forgot about her.
Oh my god.
Which movie
Lily
is she
Allen.
in?
Homecoming.
Oh God, I forgot all
All right,
about
so
that. Wow.
Question
Went
27.
whoosh.
Spider-Man has died numerous times, of course, right?
Can Spider-Man fucking
Spoilers.
die?
He has died many
Yep,
times.
yep.
Name 2 storylines in which he has died.
Okay, so there's the
This-
one we said
this
before, Doc Ock.
Ultimate Comics.
What is it called?
Ultimate Comics.
No, that's a different one. So you say Ultimate Comics.
Oh, that's true as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
But
then
what's it called? The Doc Ock one.
Doc Off. It was issue 700. Did it have a name? The Spidey's Last Stand or something. I don't know.
No, the storyline. What's it called?
Oh, Superior Spider-Man?
That's right. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So this one said the other. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to give you a point for that. What you said with the thing.
Ultimate
the
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's definitely dead in that one. He's not coming back.
Yeah.
He's like dead. Yeah.
And he's also died in Spider-Verse, the movie. He also died in Infinity War, the movie. He dies a lot.
He didn't die. He just.
He did die. They just brought him back.
Yeah, okay.
Magic.
Scorsese says those films aren't cinema.
They're not real films. They're not real cinema.
They're
guys.
not real cinema.
All right. So question 29. This is a really dumb question. So
I'm here for it.
Spider-Man had a sensor sewn into his costume, and what did it do?
It
Sensor.
was a gaydar.
What was the function? To pick out all those numerous women he was with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Radar.
A radar to pick
A
up
sensor.
A sensor.
a sensor of radiation. No, why would he have that? It's not Chernobyl.
In his costume, a sensor.
Uh-huh.
It's
Uh,
a camera sensor. Get it? Because he's got a camera in his costume.
There is something about that, yes.
Yeah.
So what's something about the camera there?
Camera. A mobile phone.
oh, is it so when he takes photos of himself, the photos snap?
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
Oh,
Yes.
I didn't know, I just-
Ding, ding, ding.
see.
Yep, that's right.
That makes
That's
sense.
smart.
Yeah.
They've had to do all these retcons because of stuff, haven't they?
Modern tech.
Because like, how would Spider-Man take photos of himself when he's fighting?
Just
he's a
auto
sensor.
timer.
He's a sensor.
Yeah, sensor, a Blitzen sensor.
He also writes his name on his camera.
That's true.
Property of Peter Parker.
AKA Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Just so that people know.
embossed letters.
Yeah. 30th question. This is the last question. So I'm sorry for this long quiz, but there are last
good.
questions. So for the film The Amazing Spider-Man, the one that you guys love so much, how
No.
many people were employed?
We're
Employed?
employed.
Yes.
I'm
Why is this a
sorry?
question?
How many people were
The last
employed?
For the
question of
movie.
quiz. Yes.
2,000? I don't know.
For
Well,
the
it's-
movie to
so
make
it says over blank people. So over a number.
Over 1,000 people.
Correct. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
So 2,000.
Many
be
people
under
employed.
2,000 then.
And then it says here at the end, as I
If
said
Sony make
above,
this quiz, they're like, what are all these
Spider-Man
people
really
with help?
does make me incredibly happy and always has. His combination of down-to-earth looks and nerdy persona
Down-to-earth
always appeals to
looks.
many a comic book fan.
Did Amy Pascal make this quiz?
As with all these types of heroes, there are endless numbers of facts, some mind-blowing, some mildly, dare I sat boring. That's what it's written.
Mildly,
sat
there
boring.
I sat boring.
Yep. But whatever the situation, these heroes are an escape, a way to entice children and adults alike in Spider-Man, especially since his Avengers appearance is going nowhere, that's for sure.
Okay.
Whatever.
What is
Written
it?
by Dan Lewis. Thank you, Dan
That's
Lewis.
what I think about that quiz.
That was great.
Dan Lewis. Is that Daniel Day-Lewis?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
That's what he does in his spare time. Writes Spider-Man quizzes.
Yeah,
Cool.
after he
He's a-
said he did his last film, he went and sat down and
Yeah, he
wrote
cobbles
this.
shoes and reads a lot of Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
Whatever he
This
does.
Jumper.
Put it upside down.
Oh my god, no.
You got it.
Everything's wrong with you today, Sammie. What's going on?
Even when we're sitting on chairs, you still can't sit still.
I think I actually have ADHD. I'm not even kidding.
Movie segment.
Movie segment.
This is the movie segment with Sammie and Mike. This is the movie segment. Hanging tight, my boy.
Movie segment time. It's that segment. We watched the Joker, didn't we?
We did watch the Joker.
Just then.
I'm the Joker.
I mean,
I'm a smoker.
Thomas watched it separately because we didn't know he was here.
Of course, yes. I did not watch it with them.
Yeah, just
He
coincidentally.
actually rose back from
Oh
us.
yeah, definily.
So you were the one making all those noises and throwing popcorn at us. Now you have to laugh, then suddenly be like,
Yeah.
And then go, I have a condition.
a little laminated card.
Yeah.
What,
Oh my
what did we
God.
think of Joker though? Joker movie.
Well, it certainly changed cinema, didn't it?
Forever. It's never
This
going to be
is
the
like
same.
The Matrix. This is it.
Yep.
It'll be before and
Films will-
after Joker
Films will
movie.
echo this forever.
Similar
Of course,
to Little
yes.
Italy.
Yeah, that's right. Little Italy. It goes like that. The Matrix changed cinema. Little Italy changed cinema in the late 2000s, something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And
Last
then
year.
Joker last year. That's right. Changed cinema. And then this year you have Joker.
The Joker. Yes.
That's right.
Directed by Todrick Phillips.
Of Hangover fame
Toad
and
Phillips.
and Due Date.
Yeah, Due Date. And War Dogs.
That's right. Wow. No, I don't
What
know
a
what I think
film.
about
What a film.
Joker. Todd Phillips' Joker. There are many things that I think about, and one of the things that I think about is that I think people have gone a bit mad for this movie,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah,
can
a little
understand why, because it is a very it's an art house movie disguised, or sorry, a superhero movie disguised as an art house movie.
Yeah, that's the way I'd explain it.
Yeah.
It's a comic book movie that has this
Aesthetic.
ironically enough has a mask
Yeah.
of being like an art house film.
But their definition of an art house is just Joaquin Phoenix sitting in his room while music goes.
Yeah, literally.
Then he looks in the mirror and he's like,
Yeah, and then he's shirtless to show that he's really skinny. He goes like this.
contorting. Like there's
Like
so
that.
much of that could just be like, I don't understand what this is
Oh
saying.
yeah, and he washes his mum in the bath.
I wanted
does.
more like character scenes, like more character
Yeah.
interactions.
Yeah,
Because they skip over a lot of that. And I'm like, why'd they do that? Then
yeah,
there's-
like the
there's a-
few scenes he has with those workmates at that
Yeah.
club thing. I'm
That
like,
is good.
Yeah,
That's good stuff. Yeah.
Can we get into spoilers just briefly?
Yeah.
Because if you're listening and you don't want,
La 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 la.
if you don't want Joker spoilers, just skip in the time.
Or run away. Run away from this place.
Yeah, or run away if you're in the room.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was weird they didn't get into his relationship with Zazie Beetz' character.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
but
what
then
the hell?
there's
that was
a
kind
point
of brushed
where,
over.
well, it was all in his head,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I was like,
Oh.
cool, fine,
Yeah,
whatever, who
fine, I
cares?
guess. Yeah.
And
Did
it
he
didn't-
kill them?
No.
I don't
'Cause
think
then-
so.
Like he walks away from them, and then you see the police lights, and then you hear someone in the hallway yelling.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, all right.
That's what I got the impression that he had done something.
Well, anyways,
Right,
because
okay.
Yeah.
when
That's not
it's
good, is it?
revealed that that was all in his head, they show flashbacks for some reason of her disappearing. Like, do you remember that?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
right.
him
Yeah.
in public. He's like
It's
talking
like
to himself,
blinking and then she's gone.
Yeah.
and like that was so fucking corny.
Yeah.
It was a bit-
Because as soon as she comes in and she's like, Arthur, why are you in my apartment? Do you live down there?
She's like, you're in the wrong apartment. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, do I know you? Kind of. Yeah, she said something like that.
She's like, oh, you're Arthur, right?
yeah, and I was like, oh, cool. And then they explain it.
exactly.
Yeah.
We didn't need that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Also, at the end, they once again show Bruce Wayne's parents
Oh my
getting killed
God.
for the third time in the past, like 5 years.
Pearls.
I was so mad. I was just throwing my hands up in the air in the
I was
cinema.
laughing because I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't think they'd do something silly like that.
Yeah.
Because I said before the screening, I said,
You
you,
did,
know
yeah.
what? They're going to do this. Do you think they're going to... I said it as a joke. Like, do you think they're going to show the pearls falling to the ground again? And they
Yeah,
fucking did
and
it.
I was like, they'll probably just have it happen off screen because I
Yeah.
knew Thomas Wayne was in it.
yeah.
And there's a bit where like a clown looks at them walking to the alleyway. And I'm like, okay, cool.
That's all you need.
That's
And then
all
it
you
cuts
need,
to the
yeah.
alleyway, and the whole scene plays out.
Yep,
I'm like,
everything.
Yeah. It's so tired. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
maybe if this is the only like Batman-related media you've ever seen, maybe it's fine.
Maybe it's great.
But we've
Maybe
seen
that's
this.
why all the critics love it.
Maybe
you think?
they haven't seen Batman.
I haven't seen any movies.
Because how many times have we seen the Pearls scene now? That's what I'm going to call it. So it happened in
Batman 89.
Batman 89. It happened in Batman Begins.
Yep.
Happened in
Joker.
Joker. It
Batman
happened in
Superman.
Batman v Superman. It
Yep.
happened in Gotham, the show.
Yeah. Wow.
So it's at least 5
Oh
times.
my
Yeah.
God.
It's a lot.
That's crazy.
Didn't happen in Suicide Squad, did it?
No.
Oh. No.
Not yet.
Yeah, I know, right? Suicide Squad 2, James
Will
Gunn.
they do it in Robert Pattinson's?
Oh my god! If
I don't
they
think
do
they
it
will.
again,
Yeah.
I
They
think
can't.
Robert Pattinson's Batman is gonna be like the Spider-Man Homecoming of Batman.
Yeah.
Where they're
just
like,
ignore
fuck
everything.
all the other Batman movies. We're making our own Batman.
You know, unless they pull a James Bond and like the intro has got like a funky song,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's like it's his
Oh, that'd be
origin
cool.
story as like a motion graphics kind of
That's
thing.
cool.
Falling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Through the
Deadpool
Like
2
Mad
already
Men.
did
like a
that.
Skyfall, thing. Yeah,
Remember when Deadpool 2 did that? I thought that's fun.
yeah, that was
yeah,
really good.
Yeah. That was cool. Yeah.
And
Should do more
Cher
of that.
sang.
Yeah.
Was it Cher? No. Cher.
What a thrill.
No, Celine Dion.
With
Not Cher.
darkness.
I'm thinking of Mamma Mia.
silence through the
Yeah, it was
night.
Celine Dion,
No, that's
yeah.
the Metal Gear Solid song. What am I singing?
Metal
Yeah.
Gear.
Anyway, the movie ends twice.
Does it?
So, pretty
Yes,
much.
it does
Yeah.
because he's
Yeah.
on the car and then also it keeps going.
Yeah, and you're just like,
And there's a stupid
Yeah.
extra scene that added nothing to the
yeah.
movie.
And then it says the end and like Hollywood writing because
Yeah.
why not?
You know, I just want to say that I actually love movies like this, like not this one obviously, but I love
Yeah,
movies like this, like
Yeah.
Nightcrawler, for example.
Oh,
That's one of
yeah,
the movies that I
exactly.
thought I would compare it to because I thought, it's
Yeah. I
about
didn't
some
even
sick,
think of that,
twisted
but
man
That's a good
pretty
comparison.
that goes out and goes crazy.
Yeah.
Fuck, imagine Jake Gyllenhaal as this
Yeah,
kid.
hey.
Oh my god! Wow,
be
that'd
great.
be scary.
But
He pretty
this-
much already did Nightcrawler.
There was something about this that just made me really uncomfortable. The whole movie, I was just sitting
Yeah.
there thinking, like, this feels too real.
It feels like also because at least in Nightcrawler you got the sense that like, oh, what a fucking like, oh
Yeah.
no. But I feel like when I don't know if it's just because of what's going on at the moment, but I feel like people
Yeah.
could easily watch Joker and be like, oh fuck yeah.
Gonna shoot
Because
at
of
the
the
cinema.
whole, you know why? It's because of the thing at the end where it's like the whole city's riding and they're like, our clown king.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
people
yeah.
could definitely interpret that as like, oh, what a good thing he's done.
Yeah,
Like he
symbol.
sacrificed, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Kind of like what's that character from, never mind, don't worry, it's fine. I can't.
Yeah. I guess it's just like a superhero origin movie, but for a villain,
Yeah.
which I guess is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And I
Look,
like
it
what
was
they're trying to
interesting.
do, but
Yeah.
I don't think it was in the right hands.
No, it's really
Todd Phillips
strange.
trying to emulate other directors didn't work for me,
No.
especially because it was trying to have that whole like filmy classic look
Oh.
to it, but it was very clearly shot in digital cameras. And
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, okay. Why are you having 70mm screenings of a digital movie? I don't understand.
Do it. He can do it.
Yeah, sure. It's for the filmy people. It's to trick them into
Yeah.
thinking they're
Hey,
watching
it's
real
worked.
film.
I mean,
It has.
you look at all the critics that are gone
They're
apeshit, and
eating
the
it
Golden
up, yeah.
Lion
I've seen
and whatever.
people on Instagram already post about how much they love it. Like
Yeah.
people from our from our like kind of circle of
Circles,
people.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I think people like just want to watch a comic book movie that has no comic book
Dark and
stuff in it.
edgy and
But it
serious.
does.
It's almost it does, but I
First of all.
yeah I don't know. It didn't go far enough in either direction for it to be interesting to me.
And
I
one
love
thing-
Gotham City though.
Yeah. Know what you were saying about Gotham?
Oh, I was just gonna say the world building of Gotham was pretty good.
Yeah,
that was the
no, I
most
agree on
fascinating
that.
part, like the downfall of the society.
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 Society
There's
is
just
damaged.
trash in the streets everywhere.
Yeah.
Good
I was
shit
just
like that.
I was just gonna say that in terms
Mutant
of
rats.
comparison to Nightcrawler, one thing I love about Nightcrawler is in the beginning you're kind of laughing with this character because he's
Yeah.
kind of over the top, like kind of caricature. But then as the movie goes on, you realize how sick he is. you
Yeah,
know, how twisted he is,
exactly.
and that's when it becomes scary. Whereas
Yeah.
this movie, it's like from the start, you're like, oh, this guy is just messed up in the brain.
Yeah, exactly.
And you feel really uncomfortable because you're just like, this guy just needs help. Like,
Yeah,
he
exactly.
Yeah.
needs to be in
He
a
literally
place
just
that
needs help.
needs psychologists and stuff.
Which is annoying because in like the first like I don't know like 30 minutes or not even like before that of the film they established that he was in a mental hospital and it's
yeah,
like
at one point, yeah.
why is he just like like cool just like why like, I don't know whatever.
Yeah,
it
it's
was
a,
weird.
It's a different interpretation of the Joker.
That's for sure. Yeah.
I don't know if I like it that much though. Like
Hmm.
in terms of other Joker versions,
Yeah.
like I didn't find this one as
But Joaquin was very
Interesting.
good.
Well, yeah, he's
Joaquin is
great.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think if they did this Joker, like this character, and he played him in a Batman movie, I think it could have worked really well.
It would have been
Would be, yeah.
interesting because there'd be
Yeah.
more like
Put him with Robert
relationship
Pattinson.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Why can't they just set Robert Pattinson's one in the 70s?
That would
Yeah.
have been really cool.
Imagine if it is.
Because like
though.
can't set, if they said it now, it's like why does he look like Ben Affleck?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's
I,
gonna be
I don't
confusing.
think they care anyway.
No. They're
There's
just gonna do
spiderwebs over
whatever.
there, sorry, it looks like it says words. Can you see that? in the corner there.
Oh, yeah,
it
it
says like
does.
mommy
Yeah, it does.
in the spider
What?
web. The spiders are talking to us.
It does. It says Mama
Are they
It says
reviewing
mama.
the
Yeah,
are they reviewing
it
the movie
does.
as well?
over there.
Joker's mama.
It says something Mama.
Jesus.
That's crazy.
I
That
cannot
is
see that,
crazy.
but you guys probably have a better angle of view than I do. Yikes.
This is great for the podcast.
Yeah, I know,
but,
right? This is the quality content.
Joker, it was fine, sure. I probably won't watch
Yeah.
it again, but
Which is such a shame because I was actually really looking forward to it.
yeah, I wasn't sure. What the fuck?
And I really like I said, I really like those type of movies. You know, like a descent into hell,
Yeah.
descent into
Like-
madness with someone kind of twisted.
And you're like following a character on their like kind of descent into this state of mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think what this was missing was like it didn't really have that depth that it
Yeah.
thought it did.
Yeah.
Like it never went into like the character's psyche. Like
No,
it was
it's very
trying to-
surface level.
it was. It
Stuff.
was just make them do silly stuff with violins going.
Yeah.
And then like, here, look, he got really skinny for this role. Look, we're
Yeah.
gonna have him shirtless in like every
Yeah.
other scene. Yeah.
But that's the thing. This will be nominated for an Oscar. I can almost 100% guarantee you that now. That's gonna happen.
Best picture.
Best picture and for best actor. I'm predicting that now. That's
gonna
gonna
put
happen.
money
I don't
on the
care,
table?
but
Yeah, money on the table. That's
Money
gonna
on the
happen.
table. Yeah.
Oh my god! I hope I did do that sound that I hate.
yeah, that would have definitely made that.
Oh
sound.
my god!
Look what
Ruined everything. But yeah, that's
Um,
all I have to say about the Joker. I
yeah.
think.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I have to say.
Yeah.
Sure, a
it's
good
fine.
meme.
If you
meme
think
bit.
you'll like it, you'll probably like it.
Yeah.
Is that
probably.
a Joker thing?
Hmm?
Is that a Joker thing?
Is
What?
this a quote? You're saying?
Yeah.
No, it's a clown.
Oh
thing.
yeah, that's right. Is
it's
that a clown thing? We also said the
clown thing?
Clown.
a clown thing.
Oh my god.
Well, Paperboy. What's his name? Brian Terry Henry was in
Oh, yeah.
He was
one
good.
scene.
I got
Yes.
surprised when I saw him. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
He was hyped up in the marketing because he was
He
like one
was,
of the
yeah.
big stars in the marketing, and he was
Oh,
in
really?
one scene.
Lol.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has like barely any
And
impact.
Zazie Beetz, the Atlanta crew.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
She was also very good.
Put Donald Glover in there, and then Donald Glover as the Joker.
Oh my
my
god, can
God.
you imagine? And then
Let's
he's just doing.
go.
That's where Joaquin Phoenix got it from. The dance from This Is America.
That's true. Yeah. Oh my
Yes,
god.
like- Joaquin was like, yeah, I'm
Taking
gonna do that. Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Boy.
You guys watch anything else this week?
Yeah, I watched Ad Astra, so I can talk to you guys
yeah.
about
Oh,
it now.
nice.
We
What do
talked
you
about
think?
last week, so
I
we
like
can-
Ad
Yeah,
Astra.
look, I love that movie, and I'll tell you why. It's because on
Brad
the
Pitt?
surface, yes, on the surface, it's Brad Pitt going to space looking for his dad, right?
Yeah.
And it's all sad and introspective, and he's doing a voiceover.
Yeah.
Oh boy, was he!
Yeah, but I found that there were actually there's actually many more layers to that movie
Yeah,
than you
yeah,
than
there's
you
a lot.
think, because there's so many like comparisons to like religion and
Yes.
history and like abandoning our pasts and stuff like that,
Exactly.
looking to the
Monkeys.
future. Monkeys, yes.
Yeah,
like you
literal
talked about
monkeys,
that
yeah.
last episode, and I think I have a comment on YouTube saying
Okay,
that
we'll
it
save it
was
for later.
on purpose. Like they must have done that on purpose because
Yeah.
it's about abandoning our monkey past, and like going to the
okay.
future.
Yeah.
There's so many
And
things
the
like that. that
past
are
kind
really
of
nice.
literally coming back to haunt you, like
Yeah,
in a
yeah, yeah.
like physical way, like where it like just savaged those people.
And that's
Yeah.
why they cast actual gorilla Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh, fucking hell. No. Thomas, do you think Brad Pitt and Tommy Lee Jones look like apes?
Look, I think Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee,
definitely.
come on.
Okay, okay.
Brad Pitt, not always,
Okay,
but
not always.
at certain.
Not
No, no,
always,
no,
not in
no.
Fight
I think
Club.
no. I think on purpose in that movie, at certain times,
Yeah.
he is meant to look like a monkey.
Like the way he's lit and
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah,
He had,
and
he had
you-
the Tommy Lee bags.
yeah,
on his arm.
exactly.
Can I
And
trademark that?
you
Tommy
have-
Lee bags.
and you have the monkey on the space station.
Yeah.
Right? So that represents the savagery and stuff. So there's like so much to look
Yeah.
into, so much to read into that movie. And also it's fun because you have Mad Max in space. That was pretty fun.
Yeah,
And the
that was
moon,
pretty
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and
which is
the world
interesting,
building is
yeah.
great. Like you
Yeah.
have moon base, Mars base.
And I love how also
great.
they have this like world, but they don't ever try to over explain
Yes,
anything. How
yes.
it's just kind of like it's just does its job. It's just
Yeah.
the setting for it. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I remember you guys saying last week that you didn't like the voiceover. And
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan.
yeah, and I can
yeah.
understand that. But what I will say in its defense is that Brad Pitt is kind of narrating the surface level stuff,
Yeah.
but then you're also reading into the stuff that's underneath that. 'Cause
Okay.
there's like at least
Okay.
2 or 3 layers that I found at least that were underneath
that are
that.
underneath that. Yeah.
So
Because he's just talking about his relationship with his father.
Yeah,
really.
and then you might walk out of the movie thinking the movie was just about that, but it's got so much more to say, I feel.
Yeah.
And so,
it's got a lot to say considering like what is going on in the world with space travel and everything at the moment too.
Climate change and all that stuff. I thought it was really fascinating.
Looking to like other planets. Like Elon Musk literally the other day announced that he's got his Mars project and like how
we're gonna get copyright strike.
Have you seen that his conference thingy thing?
I don't think so.
Yeah, anyway, he revealed his ships that are going to go colonize Mars.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's a thing. So yeah.
No, but it's really cool. And stuff about women. One thing I want to point out is that almost all the women in the movie have short hair. And that might mean something.
Except for Liv.
No, but that's the thing. So when Liv Tyler is mad at Brad Pitt, her hair is tied back. But when she's lovey-dovey with him, her hair is down.
What does that mean?
It's supposed to represent femininity and like rebirth and stuff like that. At one point, he goes from a woman takes him through a tunnel in the Mars space to another place, and then out of the darkness into the light, and then a man takes over. So it's like the man taking over. The woman has given birth, and now the man takes over.
Oh, that's really cool.
So there's lots of stuff like that you can read into.
That is
that
actually
are kind of
really
weird,
cool.
and you wonder, did he purposely do that, or is that just pretentious stuff?
Yeah,
Because
it's so specific. It must be like I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird.
If you have a simple plot, I'd say this with like most movies. If you have a simple plot, it leads to more like complex themes you can do and characters.
Because the movie is so simple. Like the linear plot of that film is really straightforward and standard.
Yeah, like you can explain it in one sentence, pretty much.
And I can understand why people saying it's boring because it is very slow. But I felt like when I was watching it, I felt like I was being washed over with a wave. Like just being in the ocean.
Exactly.
Just like
that
going
is a
back
really
and
good
forth, that feeling there.
Yeah.
That's the feeling I got watching it. And so it's the same as I got watching Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a similar kind of feeling.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I have to say about that.
Yes, I like.
It's good.
I also really like Blade Runner 2049.
Dad Astra, Brad Astra, Sad Astra, Rad Astra.
Brad Pitt can be my Dad Astra any day, if you know what I mean.
He looks good.
Yeah, he's the same age as my dad, coincidentally enough.
Crazy.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where does your dad rank on the Brad Pitt scale?
Don't ask me that fucking question. My God, we're gonna get all Freud on here. No, I'm not gonna do that.
In terms of like,
abs?
That's
the question.
In terms of like charm.
Not answering anything to do with that.
No,
Brad Pitt was in 12 Monkeys. Do you reckon that was because?
All right, let's move on. I watched Euphoria episode 1.
Yep.
Was it alright?
How good was that?
Why do those questions both sound really sarcastic?
I don't know. I've heard good things.
There's also a voiceover in that show.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
Is it Brad Pitt?
Yes, actually, funnily enough.
Just voice
Is it
clips from
Willem
Ad Astra.
Dafoe?
No.
Because Willem Dafoe did the voiceover for Voxlux, but he's not in the movie.
I love that movie.
Really? Okay, weird. No, it's okay. I get. Well, Zendaya's in it, but she voiceovers like. I guess I don't know. I have to watch more episodes to kind of know like how consistent like it is and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's non-linear already in the first episode. Hunter Schafer, who's a model, is a great actress, which she blew me away already in the first episode. She's really good. And she's trans.
Hunter Schafer.
Oh, really? Does she do that?
Blow you away.
Don't worry about it.
Sammy's brain broke just now.
Hunter Schafer.
Don't worry about it.
What?
These things usually pop up in the edit and we move past it. It's
Okay.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, fine. Well, I don't ever remember seeing her blow on anyone, so.
Oh my
but
god.
her character does get violently fucked in the ass, so there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe that's got something to do with that.
Is it graphic? Like, do you see everything?
No. Well,
like
not
13
really.
Reasons
It's
Why.
more of like no. That's that. I hated that because I was not expecting that. When I saw them 13 Reasons, I had to turn off the TV, walk away from it, and just be like, "Why?"
Well, they're being like graphic just to be graphic, just to shock, and that's kind of
Yeah, exactly.
on, guys.
Why do they put fucking like warning notices in front of the episode?
yeah, that's hilarious.
It's like saying like,
Trigger
look,
warning,
we made a
guys."
terrible show.
Yeah,
Don't be mad at
exactly.
us because we said you can't.
Exactly. It's like when somebody, like a white person, wears dread and they like what in their caption on Instagram is like, "Look, I really appreciate black culture." Like they address the cultural appropriation head on. Yeah, like they're just straight up like, "I love and I appreciate." I'm just like, but you're doing something wrong. That's why you're writing this. You know what I mean? It's kind of like
book for best picture.
Yeah. Anyway,
it was a good movie. Damn it.
Yeah.
I actually thought that was funny, but we move on.
I am going to watch more of it. That's all I'm going to say. I already like it. Yeah.
Zendaya.
What do you have to say about? Yeah, go.
Euphoria.
No, I was going to ask Thomas a question.
What about what? What am I
about
to say
Hobbs
about
and Shaw?
Oh yeah.
Can we save it for Thomas' comments? Because you did have a comment on.
Did I?
Hobbs and Shaw. I think.
Okay, we'll save it for later then. We'll save
yeah.
it. Just don't forget, because I'm going to yell at you guys.
It will be in the comments. So
yeah, that's
when we read it,
of course, yes.
we'll remember.
Yeah.
I watched Frankenstein, the original one.
Oh yeah, I've been wanting to watch that for a while. I actually have that, but I haven't seen it yet.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like Bride of Frankenstein better because it gets into the character of Frankenstein, which like I didn't expect. It's him being sad a lot, walking around like looking at his reflection, like ooh. I'm
Have you read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein?
I haven't, but I want to because seems pretty good.
It's a really sad book.
Yeah, I can imagine back in the day, this movie would have been scary. Just like the sound design at the end when like. The town is like rioting at him, and there's all this yelling, and they burn him like the house down that he's in. He's like, ah.
Yeah,
this is pretty scary.
It's sad.
It is sad, but he doesn't die because he's in the sequel, Bride of Frankenstein, which I think is really good.
Yeah, sick spoiler.
Nice, thanks
for a movie 100 years ago.
Yeah,
almost 80 years ago.
Yeah,
but no, it was pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah,
I like these old Universal monster movies.
Yeah, it's funny how they've never how they've tried to bring them back and they just haven't succeeded.
That's right.
Yeah, it's like, come on, you did this 80 years ago pretty well.
I don't know
Tom Cruise, how are you fucking this up?
The Mummy. Yes, that's my favorite clip.
What?
They posted the trailer on accident without sound design, so just the voice, just the voice track.
On
so it's just
accident.
them, so it's just Tom Cruise going. Ah!
It was like the plane crash scene. It was just Tom Cruise going.
Yeah, and they looped the same clip twice.
Yeah,
his same scream twice.
God. Is this still on the internet?
Yeah,
I think so.
Find
it.
Oh my
Not
God.
on the official Universal.
No.
Yeah.
But
they took that shit down immediately.
Yeah, but it is somewhere.
And they realized they muted half the tracks.
How do you fuck up that bad? You have to watch things
sound
before you
designer's
upload
fired.
them, right?
Yeah. The same thing happened for another movie earlier this year from Universal. I forget which one. It's probably the same guy.
Yeah, probably.
It's like, fuck.
He has a habit of doing these things.
We protect the Earth. Press the button. Turn it up a few.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I also watched a movie called Attack of the 50-Foot Woman.
Oh yes.
Is that like that monster movie?
It's a really it's like a B movie from the 50s. It's really fucking corny, but I liked it.
Yeah.
Because the effects are some of the worst effects I've ever seen, even by 1950s standards.
Oh yeah.
Like when you first see one of the giants, I was like, oh, is he meant to be like kind of like transparent, like he's like an ethereal being? But then they show like insert shots of like him like actually like
Physical,
solid.
in front of like miniatures and stuff. I'm like, oh, it's
So there are
he's not
many.
meant to be see-through.
So are there many giants?
There's two. So
Right.
there's the one that first comes. I'll just spoil this movie
Yeah,
that
I
came
don't
out
care.
like 60 years ago.
Do it.
Yeah, there's this giant that comes down like this orb spaceship
Yeah.
thing, and this woman comes across it and she's like, ah! And then later in the movie, the woman gets attacked by the giant, and then she becomes the 50-foot woman.
Right.
And the end is her being like, I'm gonna kill my husband because he's fucking shit. Which I agree with. He's one of the most despicable characters I've ever seen.
Really?
Despicable Me.
Yeah, his introductory scene, he's like cheating on his wife and saying like terrible things about her. He's like, oh, she's just a drunk idiot. No, let's make out with this woman in this bar and we should run away and leave this one. And the whole time they're like plotting against the main lady who turns into the 50-foot woman.
Yeah.
They're like, we should make sure like people think she's crazy so that we have an excuse to like send her away and we can be together.
Oh, yeah.
No.
It's so scummy. But at least he gets killed at the end.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Yeah, it's cool.
Good redemption.
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption.
Not redemption. What am I
Yeah, there's
talking-
even a bit where he tries to kill her.
Right.
Yeah.
As the 50-foot woman or as a small woman?
A small
As the
woman.
50-foot woman, but
Normal
she's like
sized.
sedated. So they're like, if
Yeah.
you put the serum into her, she'll die.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, let's give
Serum.
this a fucking go.
Goblin serum.
Goblin
disease.
disease.
But would I recommend this movie? Sure, I laughed a lot. So that's something. And it's only an hour long, so it's
Really?
It's barely movie length.
Yeah.
It's like
Good
an
old,
hour,
old movies.
Yeah, hour 6 minutes or something.
Yeah.
And I love those old movies. How when they end, they just end. It's like the end.
Yeah. It comes up a title card. Like The
Yeah.
Joker, 2019.
Wait, we didn't check to see if Joker had an end credits scene.
It didn't.
What would you think it would be? Is it just Batman?
Yeah, it's Batman. It's him like
Imagine if it's Robert Pattinson. We just missed
opening.
it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Opening his daddy's cave.
It's a
or
trailer for
something.
Birds
Yeah.
of Prey.
Oh, lol. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
That's all I watched this week. Anything else?
I don't think so. No.
Comic segment time?
Comics.
Oh, does someone want to sing the comic segment song live, or should we just edit it in?
What is it again? Peter
No,
Comics.
it's Spidey recap.
Spider recap of the week. It's the comics that we read. Two of them, something. Sammie did one. No, Mike did one, and Sammie did the other one. Here we go.
We did it.
That's perfect.
That was perfect, yeah.
Anyway, that was
Alright.
the comics.
Oh shit, I have the first one.
Yeah.
Now. It's 101.
I'm not reading anything unless these guys force me to read something.
Look, we were very unprepared this week. We didn't read the comics ahead of time, so we're gonna have to do cold read once again.
Cold read.
Let's see how this goes. I'm just gonna do context clues. So if you guys remember last week, Spider-Man, he had 6 arms, right? What are you gonna do about it? He drank a potion because he wanted to get rid of his powers because it had been 100 years since he started. It hadn't been 100 years, but
100 years. Yeah.
100th
it said 100th
anniversary.
anniversary.
He was an old man.
I realized what they mean by that is probably like, because I looked up the date it came out. It was August. So they mean like, it's the 100th, and it's an anniversary of when it first, the first issue came out.
Like
Issue.
100th issue anniversary.
Yeah. It should have been worded different. It's like
Yeah.
100th anniversary for the 100th issue or something. I don't know. They should have just made it annual or something. I don't know. But anyways, Spider-Man, he's got 6 arms still. Thomas has run away.
I just needed to stretch my legs.
Windy.
It's all good. We understand this. He's got 6 arms, right? He's freaking out. It's pretty much a recap of the last panel of last week, and he's like, I just wanted to get rid of my spider powers, but now I've got 6 arms. Oh shit, what am I gonna do? This is my nightmare. Blah blah blah. I'm just moping about because I'm Spider-Man.
As he does
Cold read
always.
is hard. Yeah, he pretty much just sucking a lot for like the first 2 pages. That's not much to say about that.
Yeah.
The phone rings and he's like, who the devil is that? Probably Ed Sullivan offering me a spot in between the jugglers and the dancing bears. Whatever the fuck that means. What does that mean?
What? That's illegal. You can't have bears that juggle.
Dancing bears, not juggling.
Okay, that's fine then.
Oh my god. That is the limit.
Imagine if a bear played the Joker.
Midsummer.
Oh yeah,
Right.
I like that film. I
Good
changed my
one.
mind.
It's a good one.
You changed your mind. You always liked it.
Oh, okay.
Hmm?
Nothing.
What?
So Spider-Man, he looks fucking weird in this comic, right? I don't know who's drawing. I should probably check. But I just don't want to add the photo in later. There you go. But look,
I want to see.
his head.
Oh wow, he looks really angry.
He looks really angry. He looks like Reed Richards or something.
It's like that. This is what it looks like.
Where did Sammie go?
Oh my god, she just disappeared.
I can't see her.
It's not,
Oh jeez,
it's not camouflage.
that was frightening.
What do you mean it's
The
not
face out of
camouflage? I couldn't
nowhere.
see her.
It's like Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Anyways, Spider-Man's like, why am I being so paranoid? After all, nobody but you knows about your delicate condition, and nobody's got to find out.
Delicate.
So he answers the phone. It's Gwen, of course, and she's like, Peter, I was worried. Oh shit! I just Peter, I was hoping you'd. What's she saying? This is a real thing we can't read.
No.
I was hoping I'd corner you at home. Now don't say a word. Just settle back and listen. This is your lucky night, man of mine.
I like the southern twang that she's got.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Yeah, pretty much she's like, in honor of Betty Friedan's birthday, I've decided to play a liberated woman. I don't know what the hell she's talking about.
She's a liberated woman?
Yeah. Aunt May's a liberated woman.
Okay, everyone's speaking in metaphors and fucking riddles on this, so I'm just going to get to the chase.
Yep.
She wants to take Peter to an R-rated flick of his choice.
What does that mean in the 70s?
Yeah, I was going to say R-rated, hello.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't know. But she's like, I should warn you.
The
Is
Joker?
Ah.
That R-rated flick?
Taxi driver. But no. She's like, I should warn you, I've already seen Love Story. Is that a real movie?
Must
it's called
be.
Love Story. Oh yeah, Taylor Swift wrote it.
Oh,
And
yes, that one.
She's like,
I've
but
seen
I've
that
already,
one.
Yeah.
I've already.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in, that one.
I heard
Yeah.
you were trouble when you walked in.
Because you wrote a love story.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's like, I've got enough Kleenex left to sit through it again.
Kleenex.
Clean. Oh, what?
Ew.
I don't think she meant it like that.
That's so gross.
That's really
What is he
weird.
doing in the cinema? Jesus.
Gwen says that. Right? It's a different concept. I think she was just crying. It's a love story.
Yeah, right.
Crying out of where?
Jesus.
Yeah,
I
she's
know
like,
what really happened.
you could cover my eyes during the spicy part. So wait a minute, maybe
Spicy.
maybe that is why he needs Kleenex.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And Peter's like, what? Look, I may as well be frank with you. I can't see you tonight. The fact is, I'm going to be out of town well, maybe for a long time. And she's like, Peter, you sound so
Oh,
strange.
no.
There's something I did. And Peter's like, why I've got a guilty conscience for? And she's like, yes, Peter, I understand. I won't bother you any longer. Goodbye.
Oh, that's so
And
sad.
she hangs up and Peter's like, no.
She only dies a few issues after this.
You were right.
Yeah.
Does she? Is it 120 or something?
Yeah, 121.
Yeah.
121.
21, Amazing Spider-Man 2, baby.
Baby.
Electro.
Spider-Man had lied to me. Paranoia.
He lied to me. He chased me. He find me.
It's a great soundtrack.
It is.
Hans Zimmer and Junkie XL.
Does he
or
perform
whatever.
that song when he does his live concerts?
I
I
hope
hope
so.
he does.
Yeah.
Just confuse the shit out of everyone.
Everyone's like ready for but
yeah,
what
he
comes
he
up
plays
is
the
like,
fucking Inception score and everyone's like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he goes like, Spider-Man. It's Hans Zimmer whispering into the microphone.
yeah. Everyone's like, what? What's
He does an
this?
acoustic version on the piano.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he goes like, dum, 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 dum.
Oh my god.
Skrillex comes out and goes,
Yeah.
Of course.
I like him.
oh,
So,
Spider-Man's built a costume that's got
6 arms?
6 arms.
Oh,
Unless this
shit.
is in his head.
Hmm.
Because he's like, think positive. Think of the power those extra limbs will give you once they're better coordinated. So he's like, what if I have to live with this, you know? He's getting like prepared to like
Just live
have
with
6 arms.
6 arms.
6 arms.
That's kind of metal if you ask me. Like
I'm going to say that's kind of meta.
metal. Imagine just going 6 arms just being like, I should just prepare for this life. Like you're not trying to actively do anything
It's
to
over.
stop that.
It's done.
It's done.
But yeah, he goes,
Good thing it was arms he got 6 of and not something else.
Yeah, like eyes
fingers,
or eyebrows,
nostrils.
ears,
But they just go...
nipples.
Nipples. That wouldn't be as bad.
Nipples, 6 nipples.
I feel like they'd be fine. Just
It's
wear
like
a shirt.
like a cow.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
continue.
Man milk.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Man milk. Wait, hold on.
Are we back at the Kleenex topic again?
So Spider-Man in
Relax.
his head, he's thinking about Aunt May. He's like, one image keeps sticking in my mind. All I can see is Aunt May in the moment when she learns the horrible truth. And he's like imagining his head like him walking with 6 arms into Aunt May.
Hi, Aunt May. I have 6 arms now.
And he's like, with her bad heart, that would kill her.
lol. That's funny.
But
What?
isn't-
Then he says, if it does, then I'll come full circle.
Because he
What?
killed Uncle
Oh, because
Ben.
Uncle
and,
Ben.
And then they killed Aunt May as well.
Then he kills himself, probably.
He's 2 for 2 at that point.
Does Captain Stacy count?
No.
Hmm.
He never counts. Dennis Leary. There's all this imagery in his head. He's overthinking it. I mean, but
oh,
you would
what's
though.
new? What's new?
He would if he had 6 arms.
No.
Yeah.
He's like,
I'd just be like sick.
Sick, bro.
it actually would be pretty cool. I wouldn't be mad. If I had
Imagine all
6
the cool
arms.
like instruments you could play.
It's like having a
my
superpower.
God.
Yeah.
So many stuff on the piano. You can
Yeah.
play so many
All the-
songs that are like million arm
Yes.
tracks.
So
all the
true.
all the multitasking you can do.
Yeah. You can play the guitar while you shit and wipe your ass and have a meal.
Okay.
I'm
I thought you were
thinking all
gonna
those
stop.
things.
I thought you were gonna stop after what, like you shit, and like you could probably do that with 2 arms. Like shitting doesn't take any arm
Wipe
power.
your butt with 6 arms.
Ew.
Try that.
Oh yeah, have a piece of paper in each arm and just go, and you're done.
Yeah. 3 times as efficient.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably waste more paper though, but it depends.
true.
Anyways, so Peter says it's funny in Pulp
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, it's funny in Pulp Fiction. That movie hasn't come out yet.
Sam Jackson was really good in that.
In Pulp Fiction, why does Pulp Fiction sound weird to say?
Pulp Fiction?
Because
Pulp
you so used to saying Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, that's why it sounds weird.
Pulp Fiction.
In Pulp
Doesn't
Fiction,
sound right.
in Pulp Fiction, the masked hero is always looking for a gimmick that'll strike terror into the hearts of evildoers. The Shadow Batman.
Batman? Wait, what?
What?
Wait,
Are you kidding me?
he's listening. He's like the Shadow Batman. There was even a guy
You just
called.
name dropped Batman.
He did.
Shit.
Is that illegal? He's like, there was even a guy called the Spider once. He's like, oh, cheer up, web spinner. You got 'em all beat. And
Wow.
the only person you'll scare more than the crooks will be yourself. Like every time you look in a mirror. Oh my god. Now why didn't that's... Oh, the phone's ringing again. He's like, now what? Why didn't I sell tickets?
What? To his arms?
I don't know.
Tickets to his arms.
He's speaking so many riddles, okay?
Bloody
Is
metaphors.
it cool at Spidey? Maybe that isn't somebody else you care for and have to tell the fuck off. Maybe it's just a nice, wholesome, obscene phone call.
Thank you.
We're gonna eat it. Peter's face has changed again. He looks like Patrick Wilson once more.
Oh, yeah, it does too.
Does not taste good.
You're not meant to eat leaves.
It's actually spicy. Try it. Try it. It's spicy.
Can you explain for the audio listeners?
I'm eating a leaf.
We've been a lot worse at that recently because we have video.
Yeah. I'm eating a leaf and it's spicy.
Spicy meatball.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, continue.
Okay, Spider-Man answers the phone, and the phone man says, "Sure, this is Vice Squad." Sorry, this is the Vice Squad. It's Sergeant O'Malley you're speaking to. Oh no, this is fuck Peter and his stupid speaking and weird riddles and sarcasm. This is okay. Peter says, "This is the
Peter!
sure. This is the Vice Squad. You're speaking to Sergeant O'Malley over here." So he's being all fucking sassy and sarcastic.
Sarcastic.
And confusing the
Bloody hell.
shit out of me while I'm reading.
I don't
Typical
get it.
Peter.
Then he's like, "Oh, hello, Mr. Robertson." So Mr. Robertson was on the phone. If you're confused, like I am, and
Hello.
we see that the bugle. Jameson's like, "Hurry up and ask him already, Robbie. We've got other things to attend to around here." And Robbie's like, "Easy, Jonah. You act like this was a tall call." Pete, I got a little assignment. I thought it might interest you. If you're still a part-time staff photographer, that is. He's like, "I just got a tip on a foiled bank stick-up, and we need pics. All our regulars are stuck at a couple of 4 llamas." What?
4 llamas.
For llamas?
Yeah.
They're stuck with a couple of 4 llamas.
A couple of 4 llamas.
So 8.
Yeah. Maths. This is how we do
couple?
maths.
Oh, 4 llamas. Yeah, that's 8.
Yep.
But yeah,
I like how you had to confirm that. It's like, do the maths again. Double check, see they're okay.
Peter declines because he's got 6 arms, of course.
Yeah, of course.
He's like, I'm skipping town for a while. I'm heading off off a case of mono.
Oh, that's why he cancelled on Gwen.
Yeah, he's cancelling everyone.
I didn't understand, but
PC
now I
culture these days.
Yes. Cancelled 6 arms.
You have 6 arms these days, you're cancelled. You're never working in this town again.
Never.
All the people you could assault with those arms.
Oh my god.
Harvey Weinstein wishes.
Oh my God.
Jameson's like,
Got dark real fast.
well, man, is Parker on his way? And Robbie's like, he is, Jonah. On his way to the country for a rest cure, he said. He sounded sincere, but I had a feeling he's got troubles. And Jameson's like, he's got troubles. I'll be the laughing stock of the Bugle if he doesn't get those hold-up shots.
He already is the laughing stock of the Bugle, to be honest.
Yeah, and Robbie's like, we'll get him, JJ. Don't sweat it. I'll pull Johnson off the fire. And Jameson's like, stop worrying about that puny kid on my time. And yeah, Robbie's like, oh, just shut up, Jonah. I always have to defend Parker for you because, you know, you're always really mean. Camera's going to die on the battery.
Oh, no.
Should I pause and swap it? Or should I in turn do it? I'll just pause.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, the next Joker, guys.
That's right.
You're replacing Leo.
God, who's going to be the next Joker?
Ugh,
Because Walking Phoenix isn't going to do another one.
no.
Jared Leto's not going to do another one because he sent rats to everyone in the crew.
Yeah, that's right.
So they're gonna have to cast him again.
Thomas.
What the fuck is?
It'll be
Oh
me
yeah,
now.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See that?
And in the Batman v Superman continuity, she broke up with Mr. J. That's what she
Mr.
said. It
That's
says in the
true.
trailer.
Yeah.
That's how they wrote him out of it.
Yeah, broke up.
That's how they write out any like character. It's like they died or they're like, oh, we broke up.
Every time you say Birds of Prey, I think of that song. Dance to your dead. Dun,
Oh, I didn't know what you were doing.
Yeah, no idea. You're gonna get a copyright strike, which is gonna say cover song on it.
Oh,
They do that now. They do that
really?
now, yeah.
What? That's so stupid.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Copy strike.
I hate copyright strikes.
Yeah, it's so annoying. There's probably a copyright strike on us right now.
Speaking of copyright strikes, we'll do plugs at the end.
Yeah.
I was about to plug our Raimi commentary video, which is out right now if you're watching.
Click it.
In the description, but I'll plug it again later.
Yep. Plug
Yes.
it. Right.
Spider-Man is still on his bed sooking with his 6 arms, and it looks really disgusting. They just kind of sprawled all out, like as he sits and shits. He's not shitting. He'd have to clean it up.
Pishing.
Oh, God, this sentence here, I read it in the complete wrong order, and it sounded.
Pishing.
There's a sentence here that I read wrong and in the wrong order, and it sounded really bad. See if you can understand why. I've already. Sorry. And already I've probably lost my girl, blown my job. And I read that as I've already blown my girl and lost my job.
I've already blown my girl, lost my job.
Because I just looking at that quick, it's like,
Yeah.
It's like
I mean,
Euphoria.
like, he goes to Gwen, he's like, Gwen, I've got 6 arms. She's like, good.
ooh, I could use that.
Hello.
Hello.
Arm in every. Yep.
Yep, yeah, exactly.
In
Let's keep
every
going.
hole.
No.
How many? There's 2 ears, 2 nose, and then.
You have 2
hole.
ears.
What do you mean? Do you have 2 ears?
What?
Aren't they connected?
But there's 2 holes.
Oh, yeah, true. Never mind.
Are they connected?
Connected by the human head.
Wait, so
1 ear there and a human head in the. The human head is the bridge between the 2
the
ears.
human head is just one big hole, isn't it?
That's true. So many vulnerable points.
No, it's
Oh
cold.
my god, you look like you have tiny hands when you do that. Tiny hands.
I look so tiny in the frame because I'm like right in the middle, and you guys are like being warped on the edges.
We can't make Sammie laugh again because you'll spit coffee everywhere.
I just made myself laugh because I don't even know why. I actually have a neurological disorder.
Okay, guys, we're only on page 7 of our first comic.
Yeah, this is gonna be like a 3-hour podcast.
I know.
Boy.
I was gonna say we should skip the next one, but then it's like we have to do 3 next week, and it's like, do you want to do that?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Come on, quick. We gotta
Quick,
get.
no.
Oh, we
to
did 4 last week. What are we
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Anyways, I don't know why I said it
Jason
like that.
Statham.
Anyways.
Oh, anyways, Spider-Man's like, wait a minute,
Pancakes.
What? Pancakes?
Pancakes.
Does he say that?
I don't know. Hobson Shaw, probably.
Pancakes.
Probably. His
No,
head's
he
like a
makes eggs.
pancake
He
because
makes
he's.
scrambled eggs. It's The Rock that makes pancakes. He makes like a stack of pancakes.
I
He
want
fucking
pancakes.
would.
Can we get pancakes?
Where?
Oh, we should, eh?
McDonald's.
They sell pancakes?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
In the mornings,
The
at least.
hell? What? All day breakfast?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, do they do pancakes as the all-day breakfast? Or is it just like the normal
Why'd you
shit?
say?
Because someone said it like that.
Sorry, I laugh at really inappropriate times. Here's my business card.
This episode is just going to be called Joker Drives Us Insane.
Please return it. The movie's gotten to us. We're going to start rioting in the streets after
so
this.
Bad.
It's all about
That's why we
anarchy.
need police at the cinema.
Yeah,
Jesus.
exactly.
So how come The Dark Knight didn't cause fucking riots and people would be insane?
But they still shot up that cinema.
No, that was
No.
Dark
Oh,
Knight
no,
Rises.
Dark Knight Rises,
And that
sorry.
didn't even have the Joker in it.
Yeah.
No,
No, I don't know. Yeah.
Weird.
you don't know.
Huh?
Oh my god.
You know those compilations on YouTube that are like, you laugh, you lose?
Yeah.
And it's like just this compilation of people laughing and they all have weird laughs.
Oh yeah.
One of them should be the
Oh,
Joker
yeah, the
laugh.
Joker laugh.
And then, you know, the guy's like, hoink, 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 hoink,
yeah,
hoink.
yeah. And the guy that's like,
Laugh like that.
the guy that cries like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Auto-tune cry.
yeah.
Oh my god. Anyway, sorry, we're a
I like-
bad tangent today.
Yeah.
We are.
Joker movie drove us insane.
So Spider-Man, after he sucks on the bed and shits himself, he's like, "Wait a minute, Spidey. Maybe you
Pishes
grew a few."
himself.
Vicious.
It's all right. He says, "Maybe you grew 4 extra brains as well." There's one guy who's got a pad made to order for you.
A pad.
Bad.
What does that mean? Is this episode usable?
Definitely. This is funny.
It reminds me.
It's going in the black hole.
It reminds me of the episode we deleted from existence that you weren't on.
Oh no. That one wasn't funny.
Oh my god.
But I don't know what he's talking about pads for.
We know.
For his
okay.
arms. Arms
skater
oh.
gear.
Okay, I see what happened here. He's like, I grew extra limbs. I wonder who else knows about growing extra
Oh,
limbs.
we know.
Let's take a call to
Dr.
Florida.
Connors.
Yeah, he calls Curtis Connor of YouTube. And he
Of
says,
YouTube?
Hey,
Curtis Connor.
He says, "Hey, Curtis Connor. Sorry.
He's the guy who does
so
those
confused.
videos. You don't know Curtis Connor?
Don't worry about
No? What?
Yeah, don't worry about it. You'll know when you're older.
it." He
What do you
says,
mean I'm probably older than you?
he says, "Okay, Curtis Connor's speaking. Who am I speaking to? Oh, Spider-Man, did you say? Sorry, whoever you are, but I don't buy that.
Yeah.
Why should Spider-Man be calling the Everglades?" But it's like Spider-Man's asked him for help a few
He
times.
really
before.
called Florida the Everglades. They really were weird back then in the 70s, weren't
Yeah.
they?
Oh my god, that photo's terrifying.
Can I see?
That panel there at
Oh,
the
the one
end
at
there.
the bottom of
Yeah.
Dr. Connors.
That looks scary as all heck.
They can't. That's so tiny. It's alright.
It's that wide lens, yo.
Yeah, they did use a wide lens for that shot.
For what
Yeah.
shot?
That shot.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Close up with a wide lens.
You know how they make comics? They just take photos and then they
Draw?
yeah, they trace.
Yeah, of course.
Mhm.
I used to do that. Trace over all the paper.
Just blank paper.
Yes. Pretend there was a paper underneath.
Rectangle.
Yeah.
I'm tracing the table.
Yeah. So talented.
Oof.
But anyways, he's like, "Hey, who did you know? If anyone else besides Spider-Man knows you used to be the creature called the Lizard?"
What? Sorry, read that again.
Yeah.
He
Here
says,
we
"Who
go.
besides?" He says, "Who besides Spider-Man knows you used to be the creature called the Lizard?"
All right. Okay.
Okay,
I thought
that makes
that'd do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you say that or did he say that?
You know what we should do one day? We should try and rap one of these comics.
Comex.
Come out.
I swear, this Joker movie sent us loopy. What the hell?
Feel good. So, yeah, he's like, "Something's happened to me, Doc. Something like that accident that turned you into a monster. I need a place to stay." And you recalled, I once mentioned my place down at Southampton. Is that it? Look, friend. Stop. I'm trying to like not look at you guys so I can just read. Look, friend. You've helped me.
Okay.
I need one of those like VR goggles where it's like,
It's just the comic.
it's just the comic, but I'm looking around. It's just everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere is the Spidey comic. Whoa.
That'd be pretty cool. Imagine if you were
3D.
born and they just put one of those on your head.
And then one day they took it off. And like, just the Joker movie exists.
But anyways, we see that creepy panel of Dr. Curtis Connor from YouTube, and he says, "You know the address." He's like, "You know the address, and the key's under the."
YouTube.com/Connor Curtis.
Huh?
The
Curtis
address?
Connors. Connor Curtis.
The keys are under the front stoop.
Oh my god.
There's a fully equipped lab in the basement too, if that means anything. If there's anything else, I can. Hello. And
Hi.
Peter's like, I couldn't trust myself to talk any longer. I don't want anyone to know what I've become. I'm really confused what's happening right now. So I
This
think
issue's whack.
he called Dr. Connors for help, right?
Yeah, and then he didn't get
And
help.
Dr. Connors, no, he said, like, you know my place. Like, there's a full lab and everything. Come on over. The key's under the door. But then Peter hangs up. And he's like, I don't want anyone to know what I've become. Not anybody ever. But it's time to get on the stick. What does that mean? It's time to get on the stick?
Gotta get on the grind, you know?
You guys have given up. You've gone on your phones. And
We're just
Phone
like,
mode.
he's like, nothing much to pack. Good thing I was always too broke to be a fashion plate. And thus Peter Parker leaves for exotic Long Island. Or does he? Think, man. Use that fine analytical mind that you got into this mess. That was almost like a good rap.
Is that the end of the comic?
Think.
yeah, that sounds like the end of the comic.
Yeah, it did sound a bit like the end of the comic.
I wish.
Yeah.
Well, no, nothing's happened yet, so it can't be.
He talked to Connors.
He talks so much to himself in this, it's so hard to do it cold read. But yeah, he's like, I can't take a cab or a train or lug heavy suitcases. One stray breeze, flapping my coat open. It's goodbye, secret identity. He's a fucking idiot. All he has to do is put his mask on.
Yep.
Like, how hard is it?
And pack his briefcase full of junk.
Briefcase full of junk.
Oh, so that's what he does anyways.
Briefcase full of junk.
Briefcase full of junk.
Okay, so all that talking to himself led to him being like, oh, wait a minute. If I just dress as Spider-Man, maybe he has 6 arms now. Who cares?
Like in the Spider-Verse comic, there is a Spider-Man that has 6 arms.
Yes.
Yeah,
They call him all Spidey 6 arms.
that's right.
He's Spidey's swinging, and he's like, huh, no, what in... And he hits a fucking... Oh, no, he doesn't. Wait, what? It says smack, and it looks like he hit the wall. So I'm just going to assume he hit the wall.
Hit the whoa.
Yeah, he hit the wall. He's like, phew, lucky I'm not a wall crawler in
Double
name
down.
only. Still, I wonder what made me lose my...
Mind. It's ad libs, but the comic version.
Okay.
All right.
Why is that webhead? How many times does a wall have to fall on?
Her.
Sure. It's these extra arms of yours flailing around like...
Spaghetti.
Meatballs.
They're fouling.
What? Felling? They're felling off me.
They're fouling up your timing. Something... Say the... Okay.
Oh, what?
They're fouling up your timing. Something...
Nasty.
Oh,
Oh,
nasty.
Something nasty.
Okay.
I guess we'll never know what they was actually saying.
Yeah. Oh no.
I guess I should have practiced with all 6 arms before I made like a kazaa. But my
Kazaa.
Spyro Agnew wristwatch.
What?
He's really fucking with me this issue.
Yeah.
But my Spyro Agnew wristwatch tells me that it's nearly dawn.
Cool. Good for him.
Great.
And something tells me if I'm not out of town by sun up, this is one dawn that's really gonna come up like thunder.
Thunder.
Okay, let's just
Feel
cut to
the
the chase. What's
thunder.
happening?
Let's cut to the chase.
Just skip a few
Where is he
pages,
going?
maybe.
Oh, that's right. This is a Morbius issue. Where is
Oh
he?
yeah.
Where is he? I'm gonna describe the pictures. So he's crawling along like a pier, it looks like, and he comes across like an abandoned house, and he's like, "What the fuck? The House of Dracula right here in Southampton? All it needs
Hampton?
is Tony Perkins and a fright wig staring out the window.
Who's
Mr.
Tony
Stark.
Perkins?
Isn't that
Mr. Stark.
fuck Tony Perkins?
It's Kermit,
not-
Spider-Man.
That's not Psycho, is it? Perkins? Perkins?
I don't know.
Is it? Yeah, it is. Bates,
it is.
Bates Motel.
Yeah.
Norman
Tony
Bates.
Perkins.
Tony
Tony
Perkins is-
Perkins.
Hold me closer,
I'm pretty sure-
Tiny Perkins.
Tony Perkins.
I'm pretty sure it's Psycho. If it's not Psycho, there's a picture of a penis on the screen. So,
That's gonna get us demonetized.
look, let's just hope it's Psycho, okay?
Is the memory card running out?
No, it's fine. Oh yeah, it is. Don't worry about it.
Don't think about it too hard.
Our intern can swap it. Actually, no, I'll do it. It's fine.
All right, quick, get to the Morbius. We want
Look,
the action.
he runs into the Dracula house. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. But yeah, we see a boat. I don't know where he cut to this boat because I'm not reading the words anymore because I can't. And we see these guys talking, and they're like, "Oh, you want to fight?" And they're like, "Yeah, I want to fight, sure." And they're like, "There's this guy coming out of the engine room. There he is." And he's like, "Oh no, please go." Sorry, the guy in the engine room's like, "No, please go back. I just want to go to the shore." And we see his face, and I'm pretty sure it's Morbius. The camera's going out.
Why does Morbius look like what's that actor?
Ethan Hawke.
Why do you guys always default to Ethan Hawke like any comics character?
No, he doesn't look like Ethan. He looks like Kevin Bacon.
I want to save that soundbite to like a soundboard, just like
Yeah, press it. I'm gonna
do it
try
to your
to
MIDI keyboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get better and practice so that by Halloween I can do a perfect.
Oh yeah, you're gonna dress as
Yes.
the Joker, Todd Phillips Joker.
Oh hell yeah! I think everyone should dress as the Joker to be a part of the movement.
Yeah, everyone wear clown masks and then just burn the city down.
Yeah, do it
What are you gonna dress up for as
Screw
at
society.
Halloween?
at Halloween.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, good. I want to do Pennywise. I want to be Pennywise.
Oh, sick.
Like the Billy.
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
there
What's his
any
name? Bill Skarsgård
horror
one?
characters that wear a boiler suit, a denim boiler suit?
Chucky? No, that's not a boiler suit. That's
the
overalls. Boiler suit. Yeah, I'm sure there's one. Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy probably does.
I don't want to dress up like that. That's too scary.
Leatherface.
But I'm pretty sure there's a boiler suit guy.
Okay, we'll think about it.
Boiler suit Larry.
Boiler suit Larry.
So we see Ethan Hawke. He's like, "I don't want to hurt you."
Jared Leto.
And
It's actually Morbius, just so.
yeah, Jared Leto. Jared Leto.
what did I say? So the guys on the boat's like, "You hear that, mates? He doesn't want to hurt us." But then they tackle him. So I don't. Well, what the fuck? And yeah, they beat the shit out of Jared Leto. But then Jared Leto fights back and he runs away. And they're like, "Stop him! He's getting away. He looks like Ethan Hawke from Boyhood." And so
very, very specifically from Boyhood.
A movie that hasn't come out yet.
no, they shot it over 12 years.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, sure. That lines up.
I started then.
Not 12 consecutive years, like just
Oh yeah.
1
a
year
year from here and
Yeah,
there.
it's
And
a
they have
couple
to
years
change
ago.
film stock over years. And
Yeah.
swap
Yeah,
to
yeah.
digital and
Yeah.
they just got
shit.
actors that looked really similar. So at the start, it
VHS.
wasn't Ethan Hawke.
Hmm.
It was whoever they based this comic guy off.
Yeah, of course. Jared Leto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jared Leto could do it, sure.
Yep.
Morbius.
Morbius.
Morbius runs away.
Eminem raps Morbius.
Morbius! Get done with Morbius! Nothing rhymes with Morbius! Why'd you get me to rap this song, Sony?
Did you say Morbius getting denim?
Morbius getting denim.
Morbius going shopping, buying denim pants.
Eminem doesn't watch the movie, so he's just like, he probably went to go to the shop to buy some pants.
Denim, denim.
Now he's buying some denim.
Morbius wore some denim.
Okay, so suddenly he's dressed up in his full Morbius getup. He's
Oh my
looking sick
God.
as fuck. He looks like Nicolas Cage or something
Yeah.
from Boyhood. he's prowling
Everyone's from Bloody
along.
Boyhood.
And I don't know what this guy's deal is because I haven't been reading it properly.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, he grabs this dude in the head and goes, "Geek!"
He yeets him out of the window.
Not quite a window, but let's pretend it's a window. Sure, why not? And he's like, "Oh shit, why are you doing that?" And he's full on vampire mode now, and he dives into the water.
Mm.
He rocks up on shore. Oh, and what do you know it? He's walking into the so-called Dracula house that Peter walked into before. And he's like, the night. Only then I can bear the thought of where I am. Daylight saps me of my will. Dead men's faces glow over me. Lifeless fingers point, rasping. Voices say, Jacques. That's what it says. rasping voice.
J'accuse.
J'accuse.
You did it.
You did it, Jaku.
You did. And he's walking up to his
coming
house,
up.
which I'm assuming is his house. And he's like, "There's one thing I can do, and that I shall." And he fucking flies in to his house, fucking T-posing looking ass.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Thus I can sleep, the deep sleep once more." That's a good sentence. Thus I can sleep, the deep sleep once more.
That's what I say every night before I go to bed.
I want the deep sleep once more, please.
Is that what your Google Home says to you? It's like,
Yeah.
"Thus you can sleep, deep sleep once more.
Yes, exactly.
Good night.
Good night, Samantha." And it says, he sleeps like fucking,
Dracula.
proper Dracula,
Copyright.
And now, just in case you've any lingering doubts as to which little villa by the sea Morbius has chosen for a sinister somnolence. God, he's going full on fucking Eminem in this.
Morbius denim.
Morbius denim. And Spider-Man's like, "I've been here for 2 days. I've accomplished nothing."
What? He's been in the Morbius castle for 2 days?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in like a different room, but Morbius is also sleeping in the house, and they just don't know each other are in there.
Wow.
Is that what's happening?
I guess so.
Someone help me.
Really
I've
weird.
checked out completely in case you haven't realized. I'm so sorry. I'm going to come back real quick. Also, I found out that both Jason and Michael Myers wear boiler suits. So
Freddy does?
no, I didn't say Freddy. I said remove that. It's Jason and
Mike.
Mike Myers.
Mike Wazowski.
Yeah.
You just need to buy William
Mike
Shatner mask and
Wazowski.
you're good.
Forgot your papers again.
That's the most terrifying costume of all.
I thought you were going to say, "Forgot your penis."
Dropped it on the floor again.
You better scoop. Oh, he doesn't have one, does he? So,
No,
like,
he's just a ball. How does he
He's like
procreate?
a bird.
How does he procreate?
Yeah, he is like.
Through the eye?
No, he's like a bird.
Yeah, he's like a bird. He's got like a hidden,
Hidden penis.
Yeah.
crouching tiger hidden
Screw
penis.
dick like a duck.
A duck. Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking whack.
That's disgusting.
Like no, it's called fucking quack.
fucking quack.
That's fucking quack, bro.
That's what it is.
So Spider-Man's
Alright.
still working the serum, and he's like fucking. He's dropping shit everywhere. He's like, "Oh, what the fuck is going on?"
Mm.
And
You
You see
auditioning for the
Morbius.
Rocky movie. Next Rocky movie. Creed 3. Ba-ba.
Sammy's punching the air, but not very well. She's just going like a fucking T-Rex.
Yeah. T-Rex in a boxing match. Who would win? Sammie or the T-Rex?
On
Sammy and
me.
the T-Rex.
Yeah.
I can
definitely.
outsmart it.
Yeah, that's true.
I say, like, a nice costume did your husband make it?
And then he just cries. And he turns really tiny like it. You just bully
Oh,
him
yeah.
into dying.
Yep.
Yes.
Do you think dinosaurs had more gay rights than humans?
Yeah, because they probably didn't have rights at all. I don't think they had like a like
Society.
a society, like a political structure.
Society. They lived in a society.
Oh, I loved when Joker said something about society at the end. I was
And
like, yes, he
dinosaurs.
said
And then he said, I'm going to become the Joker.
I'm going to become the Joker.
That's
Fuck
right.
society. F society.
Anyways, Morbius noticed Spider-Man is down in his house and like, what the fuck? That costume is so familiar, as if I've seen it before. I can't remember, but it doesn't matter. this dialogue is fantastic this
It
week.
reflects our current mood.
Yeah.
And it's before like even like taunting him, he just spear tackles fucking Spider-Man.
Aw.
And he's like, "A thirst must be quenched. I mean, quenched."
Winched.
You know what a wench is, right?
Yeah. You know all about wenches, right?
Sick burn.
I don't even know what that means.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, Sammy's a tow truck driver. She has so many wenches.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
That's how you do it.
Morbius is trying to give Spidey the suck, but Spider-Man's like, "No, don't do that. Fuck you." And none of them are communicating with each other with words. This is all thought bubbles. You want to know what they're saying? I'm not going to read it.
A bad relationship is that's what that is.
That's what that is.
Exactly. It's
No
like the Pina
communication.
Colada song.
No
If you
communication.
like pina colada.
If you guys remember the Pina Colada song, that's
Well, they communicate, but through the newspaper.
Yeah.
but they're not to each other. It was an accident. Okay.
yeah.
They were
thought-
both sick of each other.
They were trying to cheat.
So one of them put an ad out in the paper, and the other one responded, and they're like, "Oh shit, we're both terrible human beings. You know what? Let's fucking kiss."
Yeah.
That's the Pina Colada song, and you
Yeah.
guys just sing it at karaoke as if it's just look at
Any
me,
song.
we're out drinking, we're out
Well,
drinking.
I
having a
sang
good time."
Adele at karaoke.
Which
so-
song?
Did she sing Pina Colada song?
Whichever. Adele,
Yeah.
maybe.
If you like, I don't know what that was. That was more like sure.
Where beauty come out.
We've come full circle, folks. See you next week.
All right. Bum, 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 bum.
Can you imagine?
Morbius is choking Spider-Man. He's like, harder, daddy.
Yeah.
No,
Wow.
he says, you are the first I've met who is worthy of my full wrath.
This sounds like a sexy novel.
Yeah.
It looks like one.
You just changed the
Why
words
is it
around a little
taking
bit.
so long to get
God,
through
I'm
this?
reading this. I read something wrong again because he said, you're the only one who's worthy of my full wrath. And Spidey says, I'm going to get it and hard. I thought he said, I'm going to get hard.
Even what
I'm
he
telling
says
you,
is even
this is
like...
an erotic novel. This is the first erotic issue of Spider-Man.
No, no one listening knows what the fuck is happening in this comic, but neither do we, so it's
No,
fine.
we don't know.
Basically,
So-
nothing really has happened. I've
No.
just been bad at explaining it. So
He's gone to the mansion, and that's about it.
I'll do a recap at the end of
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Yep.
Just skip to that. So
Gosh.
we see a splash page of Morbius slapping Spider-Man in the face, and he falls over. And he hits the ground, and he's like, "Now is what I have waited for. The moment when Morbius can drink you."
Ew.
Yeah.
Yuck. I hate that.
Oh, and guess who walks in? Dr. Curtis Connor from YouTube, and he says, "Who the devil are you, and what have you done with Spider-Man?" He's like, "Well, speak up. I'm Dr. Curtis Connor from YouTube, and this is my place."
Oh, he's like, oh, this is Curtis Town. Hey, everybody, subscribe
Okay.
for an extra greeting. This is Curtis
I'm really
Town.
confused. So this is Curtis Connor's
House.
place in Florida
But it's
that he's
also
in.
Morbius's mansion in
that
Transylvania.
Morbius has been living in secret. I get it now. Okay.
Yeah, that's the
These
music
are written
playing
for
right
children,
now.
and we can't even fathom what's happening.
Comic books are for kids, guys.
Comic books are for...
I honestly don't think Stanley wrote these original ones for kids because there's too many fucking words,
Yeah.
and also in like the letters section at the end, it's all like
eloquently written. Like
it's all like
letters.
grown adults who are messaging in. It's like, I've been reading for 20 years. Thank you.
Wow, 20 years. They're dead by now.
Nice.
Maybe not quite.
Yeah. Just
Depends when they
about.
started reading.
Interesting.
I think it's a burp.
Yeah.
It's fine. Curtis Connor from YouTube says, "Step over here into the light so I can." Good lord! And Morbius fucking dog jumps out, and Curtis Connor from YouTube is like, "Whoever, whatever you are, keep away from me. You don't know what can happen to me if." No, it's too late. The excitement, the fear, it's changing me again. And suddenly, Curtis Connor from YouTube turns into the lizard.
The lizard?
The
So
lizard.
You're a lizard.
the lizard. Oh, I'm the lizard.
You're a lizard, Harry.
I don't know why I did a
Lizard
Kiwi
Harry.
accent for the lizard.
Imagine.
Oui, I'm the lizard.
Why is he a fucking British in The Amazing Spider-Man?
Why is he a fucking British? Put that on a t-shirt. But it's spelled all wrong.
That's right.
So yeah, Curtis Connor from YouTube turns into the lizard, and he's like, "I'm the lizard." And Morbius is like, "Man or man like lizard." What is he saying? He says, "Man or man like lizard."
Yeah. Or man-like.
Oh,
Man-like.
he's like, "Okay, man or man like lizard.
Yeah.
Stand away from the chosen victim of Morbius." And Lizard's like, "Never. Spider-Man is my enemy. Mine must be the hand that kills him. Mine." And Spider-Man's like, "Voices? Who's these voices?"
What?
Spider-Man has 2 heads.
Yeah, he has 2 heads. He's literally doing like the "buh." And he's looking between Morbius and Scorpion Lizard, and it says, "To be concluded in issue 102, the first double-size, double-action issue of Spider-Man." So
Ooh.
lucky we're skipping that
Yeah, I was
this
going to
week.
say double.
Oh, that's all right. The screen goes sicko mode sometimes.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah, lucky we're not reading. It's going full Joker. No,
Ha!
lucky we're not doing the next issue because apparently it's double-sized,
Double-sized.
double-masked.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So,
that's what they said.
Cool. We'll make
Alright.
sure we at least read it before next week,
So
so
now-
you don't have to cold read that.
Oh,
So
yeah,
what's
it's
the-
36 pages.
What's the recap then? You said you were going to
Oh,
recap,
recap.
what happened.
So
No,
pretty
it's
much
fine.
all that happened was Spider-Man had a sook because he had 6 arms, and then people called him. And he's like, "I can't see you guys. Then he's like, oh wait, I know someone who else can grow arms. He's done it before. So he called Dr. Curtis Connor from YouTube, and he said, can you help me? I need your lab equipment because I don't have good shit. I'm a poor uni student.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, sure, come on over. And he goes to the spooky Dracula house where an actual Dracula happens to be living in. Then they have a fight. Then Curtis Connor from YouTube comes into the house and he turns into the lizard.
Yep.
And then it ended.
That ended it.
See?
That was it.
Why isn't that just the podcast? We read it and then we do like a little
The
1 second
synopses,
synopsis.
Yeah. You could do all 100 issues in like 2 episodes.
Maybe we should do that for the final one. A recap of every
issue.
issue.
Oh, yikes. That's a lot of issues.
Yeah.
I have a lot of issues.
Yeah, which one? Out of which comic?
Huh?
Which comic do you have
Thomas
a lot of
Tweet's
issues?
segment.
talking
Thomas
about comics.
Tweet's segment.
Yeah.
Do you want to sing the song?
Thomas tweets.
Comments.
Oh.
That's it.
Thomas,
Comments.
he
Comments.
every week. We don't know what he's gonna,
Comments.
but it's probably a good one. Hey.
Yeah, there we go. That's good.
Okay, we're in the segment.
This is
Thomas
the
Tweet's
segment. So,
Thomas comments segment.
So this is from issue 100 last week,
I'm ready.
from episode season 4, episode 7,
Listen up.
and I left 12 comments. It's very important that you guys pay attention this time.
I'll read that later.
Yikes.
Not long.
right, let's go.
Okay, yeah. So the first thing I wrote was, hey guys,
Hi.
Oh, hey.
add Astra rules, and they are
Yes.
all definitely monkeys because it represents our
Yes.
past and how we got to move on from that.
They're all
Okay,
monkeys.
yes.
Brad Pitt and Tommy Lee, they're all monkeys.
Yeah, they're all monkeys.
Liv Tyler also, I'm not going to get into it.
Okay. Let's not
Even
do
her.
that to her.
They're all white. I can say they look, what?
Yeah.
Quit monkeying around.
And the next comment
Monkey.
is just a briefcase full of junk.
Briefcase full of junk.
Yep.
All I got, a briefcase full of junk.
So I want you to play that clip again.
Briefcase full of junk.
I love that clip.
It's already played a few times in this episode.
Oh,
so-
great. Yeah.
yeah.
More the merrier. And then I said, I will not admit any cringe. They were all great. Oscars for all of them.
What is this about? Oh, Hobbs and Shaw. Was it?
Yes, I think so. Because you guys were saying Hobbs and Shaw was cringy.
Here you go. Hobbs and Shaw talk, because he wanted to talk
All
about
right.
it before.
Yeah. So, all right, real talk. Let me give you a rundown of the Fast and Furious movies.
All of them.
All of them.
Okay, let's go.
Fast and Furious 1. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do all of them.
It's
so
called The Fast and the Furious.
that's
thank
right.
you.
That's right. Because it's the 4th one that's called Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Anyway,
fucking-
yeah.
Why they do that?
I don't know. Always confuses me.
Also, the numbers are all weird because Tokyo Drift is not the 3rd one. It takes place after 6,
That's
which is
true.
actually the 5th one.
But it is the 3rd one produced or made.
It's the third one, like chronologically released. Yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
Anyways, about Hobbs and Shaw.
Anyways, yeah. So the thing is, oh wow,
Hear me.
spices. What I was gonna say was, so Fast and Furious was like a pretty boring franchise, right? It was kind of fun. They were racing cars and everything was kind of boring, and then Fast 5 happened, and The Rock came
Yep.
into those movies.
Yeah, that's true.
And there was something about Fast 5 where suddenly the game changed. Now the movie was fun. Right?
Okay.
And I was like, what is happening? They're racing cars and they're doing ridiculous things that would never happen in real life.
No,
Like these things
yeah.
don't make
Yeah.
any sense.
Yeah.
And then in Fast 6, you're like, yeah, it's the same thing. And Vin Diesel jumps across the bridge and like
Yeah,
hits
there's that
Michelle
runway-
Rodriguez
Runway that goes forever.
yeah, and they hit each other in the midair and they
Oh, I love
somehow
that.
don't
The kiss.
explode.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Everyone cheered when I saw them in theaters. I'm not
well,
even
hey,
kidding.
great. Yeah.
Everyone was like, he caught that woman midair.
Totally would happen in real life. And then Fast
did.
7, The Rock is back again. He's still
Yes,
in it.
that's
He's a
right.
good
They're-
boy.
Oh,
They're
that was
in
his
the
best
snow
appearance
or
yet.
something.
Because he broke his arm at the start of the movie and he was in a cast for the rest of the movie.
That's right,
Until the end where
yeah.
he's like,
Yeah.
fuck it.
He
Breaking out.
breaks it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, so that was a great movie. Very sad.
Well, it was Jimmy
Fast-
Wang's and
then
Jimmy
Fast-
Wang? Sure.
Jimmy's Wang is in it.
Yeah. They had to CGI it out.
And then Fast 8 was kind of like, yeah, whatever.
That
But
one
it,
sucked.
but it was kind of crazy because it was like a submarine that had to drive away on ice from
Oh, yeah,
a
that was
submarine.
a good bit.
And Jason Statham was like, on a plane protecting a baby. Those bits were great.
Oh,
That was a
that's
good bit.
the
That was
last
a
one
good
I've
bit.
seen.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so now you
No,
have
you've seen
Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Now
So
you have
you're up to date.
Yeah.
yeah,
okay.
now you have Hobbs and Shaw, which is the best of the Fast and Furious. You have the Rock, which is the best, Jason Statham, which is the best, and you take them out of the Fast and Furious garbage and you put them into Hobbs and Shaw, their own movies. Now it's the best fucking thing in the world because it's them two just like dick measuring through the whole movie.
Yeah, they are.
And like,
through the whole
and like
movie.
you know, I'm gonna punch a little bit. No, I'm gonna punch harder. I'm gonna punch harder, right? And they make all these lame ass jokes, and it's all like really funny.
There's literally a part mic in it.
Yeah.
With the beginning of it's a split screen. And it
Oh yeah, I
shows,
heard about this. Yeah.
It's they're both like mornings.
Yeah.
So the Rock is making like
Yeah.
a stack of pancakes, and Jason Statham's like cracking an egg, like being all
Yeah.
fancy.
And then one of them drives a
What is that trying to say? though?
nice car, and the other one drives. What does he drive?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
a motorbike
It's-
or something.
You
I
know
don't
what's
know.
trying to say? It's trying to say that they're fucking cool. All right.
It's like saying
That's
they're
all you
both
need.
equally cool.
Yeah.
exactly.
One's
No, because The Rock is like a fucking beast, right? He's huge. He's making stacks of pancakes. He's eating them all in one bite.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
Jason Statham, he's classy. He's making eggs. He's
Is he
driving
making
a
eggs or
sports
is he
car.
cracking eggs and just like? doing
No,
like
that's The
Batman
Rock.
style?
The Rock did
The
that.
Rock did
So
that,
he
yeah.
put his, but
Okay,
the
so- yeah.
Statham made like
And
scrambled
he
eggs
gets
and
up out of bed and he's got a naked woman in the bed.
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
course,
yeah.
of
Yeah.
course.
But The Rock does not.
He has a
He's got a
daughter.
family.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a
all about
family
family.
man.
And then he
He's
sits
a
down in the
family man.
diner and Ryan Reynolds like, hey.
Yeah, he comes in. He's like, I'm a Joker man.
Wait, who's Ryan Reynolds in this movie?
Like an FBI
Yeah,
agent
an
or something.
informant or something like that. I
It's
don't know.
nothing important, really.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
And then
He
the guy
talks
that
about Game
plays
of
Bob,
Thrones.
you know, in Deadpool, the guy
Yeah.
that plays Bob or whatever,
Yeah.
you know, that guy that joins the X-Force, the guy, is it Bob? I don't know. That
Oh,
guy at
the
the
guy
end.
The guy that doesn't die.
Yeah, the guy that survives the
Pete.
whole thing. Pete, that's
Pete.
right, Pete. He's in it as well as like an FBI agent.
What the fuck?
And
oh, because
also-
David Leitch directed it.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
makes sense.
Whoops.
And you've got Idris Elba as a karate
Okay, all
anime
his parts
character.
were cool. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie. All
he's
his
an arrogant-
motorbike bits.
He starts the movie by coming into the movie saying, "Yeah, I'm the bad guy," or something to that effect, right?
The bad guy.
Something like that, right? Yeah. And so it's just this like hilarious movie, lots of jokes. It's just ridiculous and over the top, and you know they attach cars to each other.
and
like,
Vanessa
it's
Kirby
great.
says, I have the infection in me. And I thought it was a joke, but
Yeah.
it wasn't.
"I have it in my hand."
And yeah, and I was like, ha, that's funny. But I was like, oh God, no, she actually does
Yeah.
have it. Yeah.
So it's great. I think you should watch it. It's the best movie of the year, and The
No.
Rock is gonna win Oscars. That's my
All of them.
defense. All of them, all the Oscars.
He's gonna win best short film.
Yes.
Best animated short.
Why does it smell so good?
No,
Anyway.
it smells really good.
It smells so many spices.
All right. So what do you have to say
Smells
now?
amazing.
Are you convinced?
I'll watch it when it comes on Netflix. I'm not gonna pay
Comes
for
in
it.
Netflix.
God damn it.
They're all on Netflix sometimes.
All right, next comment.
That's true. Next comment is,
What is
it ain't a real episode of Peter Palmer podcast without some sniffles and gross bodily noises from Sammie.
Oh, and like that's been
Check-
repeated
That's been
again.
happening here.
Yep.
Yeah. So I did say that. And then here comes a dad moment. I said, congrats on 100 issues, guys. Real proud of
Aw,
you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Really proud of you. I can't believe you've done 100. That's pretty impressive.
I guess we could be proud
I have
of
a
ourselves.
question for Sammy. Are you gonna continue reading once we finish the podcast? Not
Yeah.
necessarily week by week, but are you gonna continue like going
Every
Oh,
day,
forward?
reading
I'm not
the
going to read
comics.
them chronologically. I'm going to read the ones like the comics that I
Okay.
want to read that I've been meaning to
Yeah,
read.
because I was thinking about like I might try and like skim through the rest too.
Yeah.
It's just exhausting having to talk about them every week. you
Yeah.
know,
Because you've done
and recap them.
You've done like 1/7 of all of them.
Yeah, that's true. We've done a
When
7.
you say it like that, it sounds like a lot.
Yeah, it is a
Yeah.
lot.
Actually, no, it'd be an eighth now because they've done an 800.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Fuck you guys. Stop writing them.
All right, and the next comment is, guys, Hobbs and Shaw is a masterpiece. So that was just more. You probably talked about it again.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And then I said, how dare you call Hobbs and Shaw a background movie? You
Oh
will
my
miss
God. Hobbs
all
and Shaw
the
comments.
details, guys.
Yeah, well, that's probably why I didn't like it very much because I watched
Like,
it with it. in the
yeah, because
background.
you know it's like how you'll miss the fact that The Rock makes pancakes.
I didn't miss that bit.
Jeez Louise, I'm so disappointed in you.
I'm so sorry. I did like that opening bit though. That was pretty cool. Like the
That is a
split
good-
screen
it's a
thing.
good
It
scene.
It
was,
sounds so fucking
Yeah,
weird.
it's a good name. All right, next comment. You just, I'm referring to you, Mike.
Oh.
You just love Under the Silver Lake because of that guy that played Spider-Man. Admit it.
that guy. Yeah.
Andy Garth. Actually,
right.
that is part of it. He was really good in it. He did really good acting.
Yeah.
You know, he was more understated than usual Andrew Garfield, where he's just like, "Ah, ah." And this he was kind of like low key. You know, he yells when he
Down to
needs
earth.
Low key. He's
Yeah.
low key. Yeah.
Was he? Did he have a briefcase full of junk?
I think he did.
Oh my god. Play that clip.
Briefcase full of junk.
Oh my god.
From under the Silver Lake. Anyway, all right. Okay, this is me going really, really sad face. You can see many sad faces there.
Okay. Yeah,
And I said, I just wanted to catch up. So sad. And I think I said that because you guys bullied me because I said that I was going to stop commenting if you guys didn't read my comments. And then I commented again on the next episode, even though you didn't read out my comments. So I just said, I just wanted to catch up.
Yeah,
sad.
I'm sorry.
Well, good thing you're on this episode because this is definitely not going to be up by Monday. I don't have time.
No, that's okay.
Before Monday.
It's okay. I will forgive you.
Maybe the audio listeners, you can listen on Monday. But
here's the next comment. At around 58 minutes, there is a crazy person pretending to be a dog in the background. What?
I didn't see this until you commented that, and I looked at it and I was like, that is fucking scary.
Yeah, it's like a man
Really?
in the background running like a dog, like Split.
Because I was looking at it, I'm like, yeah, I was like, that's an actual dog. That's not a dog person. And he stood up.
Yeah, it's a man. It's a man running
You're
like a dog, and I
kidding.
was looking at it, and I was like, what the fuck is
Are
happening?
you sure it's not a kid?
No, it's a
Here's the clip
full-grown
for you
man.
guys.
Yeah, 58
That's
minutes.
really scary.
Yeah.
Wheeze.
I'm
All right.
watching that right
And
now.
then
Right
only
now.
2 more. I said season 5 debunked, but the hope still lives on.
Aw.
So maybe one day it'll return, and the Peter Palmer podcast will be back to its original glory, and it won't
Original
get cancelled.
Nope.
No depression.
If
It's never coming back.
we're gonna get cancelled by cancel culture.
That's right. By the Joker movie.
What if we do like yearly check-ins?
Gonna be killed by
Yeah, that's
society.
fun.
Where it's like a, like a high school reunion.
Every 100th issue
Okay.
you can do.
Okay.
And then
Then we have
last
to
thing,
read 100 issues before you do another one.
That's true. The last thing I said was I feel so threatened by Sammy's intense eye contact because you did an intense stare towards the end of the
Yeah, you were like-
episode. Yeah, you did that very intense eye contact, and I was like, oh
Did it
god,
really make you feel
a
threatened?
little bit because you felt like you were looking into my soul.
Oh, maybe I was.
It was terrifying. Anyway, that was all the comments.
Oh, is that it?
That was all the comments. That was 12 comments.
12 comments. That's like should be a movie.
Did we get any other comments from other people?
I don't know. You tell me.
Let's see if anyone's commented on our Raimi video, which you can watch. Link in the description.
Link in the
We did a
description.
commentary track for Spider-Man 1, and we did a little video for it too, of the best bits, I think. So if you want to watch that, you can do that, or listen to the full track under the movie. I'm just gonna quickly check.
Where is he? The guy.
Look in this corner here. I at 58 minutes.
No, a little bit before 58,
Oh,
I think.
okay.
It's like slightly, like 30 seconds before or something like that.
Thomas, you got any plugs while you're on the show?
Well, all my stuff is in Norwegian, so that's unfortunate. But go to Film KOS, and subscribe. Almost at 600 bad boys. So
Ooh.
That's
so,
sick,
so
dude.
Get
Congrats.
me, come get me, you
Yeah.
bastards.
That's really cool.
Pretty good.
I'm gonna go subscribe to you right now.
You're
Do
not
it.
subscribed?
Well, because
Oh my
I
god,
can't.
Fake fan.
what a pleb.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry.
What else do we have to plug? Oh, we did a comedy sketch. Me and Sammie did a comedy sketch with a few other people. It's called Toilet Paper.
Starring me.
It's a good old fun time. It stars Sammie and
Yep.
friend of the show Jordan Schulte. And it's linked below. It's like 3 minutes of your time. So if you don't like it, then
We'll give you a
dislike.
refund.
It's
Just
Just message us. We'll
Don't-
issue you a refund.
Dislike the video.
dislike it.
Unsubscribe.
You have 600
It's bad
subscribers.
for the algorithm.
Yeah, like it and comment. That'll help the algorithm.
Yes. Comment and share and all
Yep.
that stuff.
With a friend.
And yeah, that's it. That's the podcast.
That's
if you want to
everything.
follow us, you can do that at Peter Palmer Pod on stuff, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or you can subscribe on YouTube, iTunes. Rate us, please. No one does it.
I've done it.
It still hasn't come up.
Yeah,
What
I've
the
done
hell?
it many
I see
times.
it. I see it.
Yours is up.
Oh, okay, good.
Every
Yeah.
time I look on there, it's mine. Maybe it filters it by country or something.
Maybe it does, yeah. Because it only says Sammy's one on there.
Yeah, it's so
Do
weird.
you like my comment?
I even double checked to see if it was
Your
there.
review.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is not just a podcast. That's sorry.
This is not just a
I can't
podcast.
remember what you said. You said something like, it's like listening to two old friends having a chat or something. And it says, from Sammie Ballard. It's like not even incognito at all.
Oh my god.
That's so stupid. Why did I do that?
It says one listener found this helpful. Anyways, good night. Thanks for listening to this episode.
Follow me on Twitter. Film
Oh, yeah,
Course on
Twitter.
Twitter.
Follow me on Twitter as well.
Are you gonna say your at?
Hounds Tootie or something like that.
Yeah, it's Houndstooth
Mine's-
without the H. It's Houndstooth.
Mine's Mike_Halloween for this month only.
Yep. Film Costs. Film KOS.
He stole it from Taxi Driver.
He did.
Did he? Was that where did he do that in Taxi Driver?
When he dies. Oh, sorry. Have you seen it?
God damn it! No, I haven't seen it, Mike. You're spoiling everything. It's okay. I don't really care.
「ビルの谷間の暗闇に